Guys, welcome back to the Daily Blue Weekly podcast. My name is Bluey.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't. I feel like we're both just trying to fire the energy up a little bit.
Yeah, you come enthusiasm behind.
You come in hard. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's a bit
gloomy.
It's a gloomy day.
Yeah.
And I just want to get under the blankie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It probably won't be gloomy when this comes out, but it's fucking the gloom just makes you want to sleep and eat.
It does, man.
I've got the tea. It's tea and Bickies weather.
Is there tea
this
in
is
there?
tea.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I just want Ugg boots, a pack of biscuits and the lounge.
Heater on when you get home.
Oh, I should have flicked it on before I went out. That was dumb.
Yeah, no. Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Fucking
That
idiot.
would have been the move.
Fucking idiot. I might have to text the bride. Like,
Yeah.
oi, bitch, turn the heater on.
It made me laugh, I think it was on the Patreon episode when you referred to her as a wench.
The wench.
I had to Google what it meant. It just meant young woman.
Oh, does it? I thought it was like what? Like a whore.
Yeah, it sounds like it means
I thought it was like a pirate's wench.
Yeah.
It was like a pirate's. Anyway.
Well,
That's why I was using it, because I thought it meant a whore.
oh, shit.
I was going to say wench isn't even in the top fucking 10 of what I call that lady.
Loving, caring, kind.
She gives it back. Actually, that segues very nicely into one of my something funny that happened to me over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We went and did groceries, and since we've been saving for the house, I'm like, I'll just get the groceries. Like, we'll split. I just pay for groceries basically. I eat more food. She doesn't eat much.
Be a man.
I just am provider.
And you let her pay all the rent.
And she pays rent. She pays rent, electricity, internet, and then I get the puffer macros, and then pay for a couple of packets of biscuits on top of that, which I think is a fair split.
That sounds fair to me.
But we're at the shops, and our weekly shop is never very expensive, because we're very fortunate. We get the puffer macros, and like I said, she eats like a fucking mouse.
Yeah.
And so it's mad. So I was like, oh, I've only got like $170 on my card, so we'll just kind of keep the shop around there. And she just turns around and goes, she was in a silly mood, obviously. Well, I hope she was. She turns around and goes, I've got heaps more money than that, you fucking broke cunt. Which like sat me. We were both in tears.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
Yeah.
She just straight between the eyes and like very deadpan just called me a broke cunt.
Oh,
in the Woolworths car park in Mayfield. I was like, damn.
Getting hit with the broke cunt from your missus. That's brutal.
It was like 8 in the morning on Sunday, and I was in stitches, and then I text the boys and they were like, how emasculating. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Because like worse if you try and defend yourself in that situation. Well, I pay all the groceries.
No, well then you are a broke cunt.
Exactly.
That's a broke cunt thing to
brokey.
do. Fucking broke. That's a broke thing to do, is defend yourself.
Yeah.
So I just accepted it. I was like, yeah,
I am.
I'm broke.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. So yeah, it says I can call her a wench every now and then.
She broke cunt, wench, tomato, really. I feel like that's fitting.
What a house.
Yeah.
The broke cunt and the wench.
That sounds like a good sitcom.
That was good. But I wasn't broke I had a great weekend. Well, I had a great start to the weekend. Friday, I caught up with friend and sponsor of the show, Phil from PK. Went for a nice steak dinner at the Chop House.
Did you behave?
No.
I told you
We
wouldn't.
got blind.
I fucking knew you wouldn't.
Yeah, and he was like, he's crafty, because he picked me up. I was like, I'll meet you there. And then he just turned up at my house and was like, I'll drive. I was like, well, now I'm stuck.
Yeah.
And then I was like, he goes, yeah, I could pound 1,000 schooners. I was like, I don't really want to drink. I've got a big couple of weeks coming up. And he's like, yeah, I could go for 1,000, but whatever. Don't let that sway you. I was like, yeah, righto. So we had one, and then I had a glass of wine at dinner as well. And then literally it's spooky. It's spooky. So, mate, exact same. I get the same thing every time at the Chop House. I get the 600 gram blackened Scotch fillet with a couple of nice sides and a nice glass of Pinot Noir. Then we have our dinner. Then we head to the roulette tables. Bro, same seat. I sit in the same seat. I play the same system on roulette. I hit another 0. Oh. So I won another 400. Phil won, I won. So we were just sitting there. I was like, oh, we're definitely getting blind now.
Yeah.
So we're up like close to $1,000 between us. I was like, yeah.
Well,
we're obviously going to get drunk now.
This is what God wants.
It's God's plan.
Yeah.
This is God's plan.
Well, I was going to say, it didn't occur to me to say it last time when we were talking about it. It's like I said that you were still going to get pissy. I called that, but it's the same venue that you got undone at. Like, it was always going to happen. It was a Chop House that undone you last time.
Same meal order, same glass of wine, literally same gamble. I won on the 0 last time.
Yep.
I only had $10 on it, so it was like $380. But I was like,
yeah,
I was like, well, I'm doing the
Endorphins are
wrong.
just flowing.
If I walk away from this, I'm doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You got to listen to the universe. I was like, I have to stay here and get shit faced now. So then I was violently hungover looking at houses on Saturday, which was like pretty funny. It was kind of annoying, but that was a great night anyway. I had a great night with Phil on the tables.
No arguments on Saturday.
No arguments on Saturday, but another funny thing that happened, we were at an open home and there was just us and there was like, so it was me and my partner and then there was another young couple and another young couple. So like pretty much just 3 young couples and then the sleazy real estate agent who was all right. He was okay, but he was sleazing.
Yeah.
He was sliming around in the corner and me and this dude sort of clocked each other. And I was sort of hungover and dazed and it was one of the, you don't know if you know someone. So I've said g'day with kind of what I think is like the nice middle ground of enthusiasm, which is like, if I know ya,
you're gonna think I know you.
You'll think I know ya, but if you don't know me, I'm just being friendly.
Being a nice
which I
friendly
think
guy.
I nailed. He's done the exact same thing. Oh, so he didn't know he was.
Damn it!
And to be fair, mate, I could know this bloke.
Yeah,
he could know me, but we've both done it with the same enthusiasm. Then we've both doubled down and launched into a bit of small talk.
Oh,
so I'm like, how are you, mate? And he's like, yeah, good, good. And I was like, yeah, I've got like, I said something stupid like,
fucking my worst nightmare.
Insane, bro. Absolutely. And I'm like dusty too. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on right now? And he's like, yeah, mate. I was like, yeah, I tell you what, rather be on the lounge and doing this, eh?
Yeah.
Like just shit small talk.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, tell me about it. Been at him all morning. I was like, yeah, right, mate, have a good one. And I turned to Jess. I was like, we have to get, it was only an apartment. So I was like, we have to get out of here now. But it was, and then we're in the lift on the way down, and Jessie turned to me to say who was that, and before she even said anything, I was like, I don't know that guy.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure he didn't know me, but we both
thought that you might have not. Yeah,
we both weren't sure, and we both like just pretty much faked it. Just faked it with each other, and then I guarantee he had the same conversation with his missus.
Yeah.
She would have turned to him and said, "Who was that?" He would have been like, "No fucking idea.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy. I think I know, but I don't know."
Well, he's the worst alternative. As soon as you left, she went, "Fuck it." He's going, Bluey was being weird.
Yeah,
and he didn't know you.
That did occur to me that like it is someone that I know, but I'm just so fried. It happened last night. Mrs. had book club at our house, which I was so pumped about to learn on a Monday.
That sounds sick.
We were hosting book club. So I ate my dinner at 5:30.
Off to the room.
And I quickly got into my room. But before I got into my room, one of the girls turned up. Rookie mistake again. Mm-hmm. She's like, hey, I'm whatever her name is. I was like, hey, how you going? Blah, blah, blah. And Jessie's like, you guys met? And she goes, have you guys met? And instead of waiting, because that's an easy out, is to just wait and be like, I don't know, you tell me if we met. I went, no, I don't think so. And she goes, yeah, pretty sure we met. And I was like, oh, dumb cunt blue. So I had a fucking, that was amateurish because I've done it. I've made that mistake so many times. It's like, that's an easy out. If someone says, have you guys met? And you just can.
You tell me if we've met.
I can wait and be like, oh, pretty sure.
Buy your time.
I'm pretty sure. Did we meet at
the pub?
But no, I dumb cunt. I went, no, I don't think so. She's like, yeah, we. And then she just straight away went, yeah, we have. And I went,
oh, true. All right, I'm off to bed.
Oh, I literally got up and have fun, girls, and just went and just fucking. I got some editing to do. I was like, I don't have anything to do. I don't need it. They don't know that.
You FaceTime me. It's like, go.
I just sent a few emails. I didn't have any emails to send. So that was funny. So a few social faux pas. I mean, that's standard. That's just usually the day in the life, really.
I respect for you to not be stunned in your tracks when he's hit you with the exact same tone as you, with the same g'day. Like I would have been like, oh.
That's what.
You're just playing tennis.
Well, that's what sparked me into action. Because it's like
that's just a lot about your character, mate. It's a good show that you don't let the pressure get to you.
Nah, but it nearly did. Well, maybe it did because I did respond, but it was like when he hit it back, I was like, okay, he's matched my energy. Now I can walk away, but if he knows me, then and I walk away now, it's kind of weird. So I'm gonna have to give him more.
Yeah. And
then he gave me more. I was like, oh shit, I still don't know who this is.
I'm well, mate. That's good. Just a full blown talent. Yeah, fight or flight, and you fought, man. And you fought a good fight to your credit.
Yeah. Until I got in the lift and I collapsed. I was like, I didn't know who that was. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Please, we cannot go back in that house because that situation will haunt me if we live in this house. That's good.
Even I don't know. It's fucking it's funny.
That's lighting me up, man. I came in here a bit tired and hearing about your social interactions.
Me being autistic.
That sucked, and that was really funny.
Me being autistic. And what else did I do? I had a couple of beers. I emceed the footy prezzo on Saturday night. My old club Central asked me to MC their footy prezzo. That went well. I did make a couple of bad errors at the end, just with like
and words stuff.
It went well, and I had like 3 beers, so that was fine. But there was like one bit I read out the wrong award that I was announcing. So I like read out like it was like Club Person of the Year, and I announced a different award, but the graphic came up, and I'd already called the guy onto the stage.
Oh no!
But then I smoothed it over by just making fun of myself.
Yep.
I was like, "Come on, guys, give me a fucking break. I've been perfect all night." And everyone's like, "Ah."
Yeah, he's been all right.
He's been all right. I was like, "Perfect. Yeah, it's been perfect." So that was good, and managed to get out of there. That was looking like it could have gone the other way. And it was that stage where I was walking around the room saying goodbye, and a few people were like, "Hey, where you going?" And I was like, I'm saying goodbye to one more person, then I'm leaving, because 5 more goodbyes is like I'm staying.
Yep.
So that was good. So I managed to get out of there, and then was fresh on Sunday. And
how many goodbyes do you reckon you did? Like 5?
No, well, I had probably I was working my way around, and I got to I did my first. Then someone saw me doing one, and they were like, "Where are you going? You're not going." And I was like, "Shit." So probably in my head, I had like 5 or 6 I wanted to do, and I cut it to 2.
Yeah.
And fortunately, the second one, the 2 dudes were standing next to each other that I wanted to see, which was perfect.
Yep.
So I was like, "Boys, I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Great night."
Yep.
And then even like the people who organised the whole thing, who I did want to say goodbye to, I was like, "I can't."
Yeah.
Because if anyone else sees me.
There is specific people that you do want to say goodbye to, but most of the times in those situations, I'm like, all right, see, like kind of a big, large wave to the whole group. Righto, I'm off. Oh, you up? Yeah, mate. I'm already taking steps back.
Yeah.
I hate saying goodbye to everyone.
Yes.
I hate leaving rooms full of like 5 people. I hate shaking everyone's hand.
Yeah, it's like, that is the move, is just standing in the corner and go, "Right, guys, good to see you."
Yeah.
And kind of keep it short. Don't give them a chance.
It's not disrespect. I just want to get out of here.
Yeah, I want to leave.
And saying goodbye half the time is small talk in itself. It's like, I'm just saying goodbye. Like, I'll fucking see you later.
This will happen again.
Yeah.
This is just goodbye for now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See yous.
Yeah, and it just makes it hard. And I already kind of I'd had 3 schooners, so I was like,
You could almost taste the 4th.
I was like, no, this needs to be short and sweet. I need to get in my car and leave. So no, all was well. Great weekend. Some beers. Another win. The roulette win was spooky. And Phil and I were. I'm not a gambling man, but I slowly am becoming a gambling man.
Yeah.
I'm getting a taste.
You were saying, and you've told me that you've told us and the people that you think it's shit when people talk about multis that don't hit.
Bro.
And on the grand final, when you were saying that to him, like, this is hypocrite blue again, but it's awesome.
And also, I have a system for roulette now. Bro, I'm 2 from 2 on this system.
The system is steakhouse.
The system,
Pinot.
well, that plus the system when I play.
Okay.
Yeah, you play like certain, like couple of rows, and then every now and then have a lash at your number, and fucking I'm 2 from 2.
I get a feeling the start's the probably
It's
most
all in the
imperative
steak.
part.
It is all in the steak.
Yeah.
It's all in the steak and the glass of Pinot for sure.
To be fair, the win's probably only just paying for the steak up at that joint.
For sure, it's expensive. But I need the win. So then I get desperate with the gambling, and then the gambling, I break even, get out of there. It's great. It's great stuff. And Phil was well behaved. We got out of there pretty sensibly. It was like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
that's not bad.
No, it could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Last time we were there with Phil was not 11 o'clock when we left there after the footy. It was like a lot later than that. It was a lot fucking later than that.
Or earlier than that, if you will.
Yeah, into the next day for sure. That was good. And that was it. And then just getting revved up. Now getting revved up for the Punters trip because it's here. And now I'm talking logistics. And now we're talking finance. And this is the Punters Club that don't really ever go away. So there's a big kitty. And I've heard, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I was sort of probing in the WhatsApp group. I was like, what are we doing? I want to know where we're long lunching. I want to know what our activities are. Just a little bit. I want to get my head fucking right while I'm at work.
You want to know.
I need the carrot. I'm at work in the rain and I'm like, come on, just like 10 more days.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be doing this.
Give me something to fantasize.
Give me something to masturbate to.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm sort of probing in the group chat and I'm like, how much do we actually have in the kitty? There's a lot. There's five figures. There's 5 figures in the kitty.
Holy cow.
Yeah, which is nice.
How long have you been saving for?
Well, we don't do anything.
Yeah.
We don't even gamble. This one's it's pretty much just a joint savings account with 12 dudes, which is nice.
That's really sick.
So that's great. And then I heard, I side called another member who's as excited as I am. And I said, I'm not using names here. I don't want to incriminate anyone. But this guy said to me, he goes, I've heard we're draining the account. It's all going and we're starting again because this is like our only event. And I was like, so everything's going to go? He's like, everything
must go.
It's a fire sale.
This is crazy class.
It's Romani's Rug Gallery. Fire sale on the fucking Punters account. Everything must go in Melbourne. Which was exactly what I needed to hear.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. And then another fella, because I was like, they're all busy. They all have kids. These dudes are all older. So they've all got like 5-year-olds and they're all busy. So I get it. They don't look at the WhatsApp. But I'm trying to stoke a bit of enthusiasm. And then one of the boys sent in a big message, was like, here's what we're going to do. And like, gave me a bit of intensity that I needed. Actually, I'll read it to you. It's fucking good.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
read it to you because this got me fired up. Because I was just sort of poking around in the chat and be like, come on, boys, let's fucking go.
Can you maybe lead us in with a bit of what you're given as well?
Yeah, for sure. So this is the fossils chat, and I'll hit you with my
fossils because everyone's old.
Yeah, the fossils. Yeah, exactly. So my message was like, surely we've got a fairly decent war chest in the kitty to be treating ourselves from the moment we touch down, and then,
so you can't see the account.
No, there's we've got a CFO. We've got one of the boys looks after it.
Yeah,
but I was
that's actually kind of even more fun.
Yeah, because you don't know. It's a full surprise. And then I said, gents, do we have much of an itinerary for Friday when we touch down? Would love a fossils lung lunch at a high class venue. Once the rooms are stocked and all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed. Fuck that up. Really want to make the most of this quality time. Happy to do some research into venues if nothing's already organised.
Okay.
And then I got this, and then this was the message I loved. He goes, it was my boy Mitchie, and he goes, let's lock eyes at Newcastle Airport at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Rip the fuck in at the airport.
Yeah.
Find an early check-in or bag drop-off. Once we get a check-in, spruce ourselves up for a silky little bar or rooftop on the fossils card. Enjoy the night. Then wake up and dust yourself off for absolutely leaving the Moonee Valley bookies for dead and walk out with pockets full of cash.
Oh.
And I was like, and he goes, after that, we can decide whatever we want to do. And I was like, yes.
The world's our oyster.
That's what I need. That's the fucking energy. And then I said, Mitchie, that's the energy I need. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
That's what I wanted. I was like, because it's hard. Because like with these things, it's like it's in the periphery for so many people. But for me, it's fucking pretty much front and center at the moment.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah. So it's good. And then sometimes you feel like you're the only one putting in but it's not. They're just busy. But then you get someone else and you're like, that's what I need.
And it's hard, especially with people getting older and have kids and that. It's like you want to stoke the fire, but some people you don't want to. You feel like they'll feel bad if they get pressured into going.
Yeah,
but then there's people like us where it's like, I want a bit of like, what's going on? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and they're busy. They got other shit on. I get that, but I suppose that's my job as a young bloke too.
More important than this,
bring the energy, or bring the and like they'll all get there and be absolutely lunatics. They'll just like their wives and kids will drop them off. I'm like, see you guys, and then the second we get in the airport, they'll be like. So it's going to be great. It's going to be fucking awesome. So that's not next weekend, the weekend after. So that's going to be outstanding.
I'm excited to hear about that one. That fucking message filled me with joy. Shout out Mitchie.
Big Mitty dub. Yeah, it's going to be fucking sick. And what is it? Cox Plate. Big horse race. I don't know. Apparently, nice horse race. Whatever. Anyone got any tips? Hit the dial-ins. Yeah, I got no idea about horses.
Hit the messages.
Send me some tips. What'd you get up to, mate?
I thought I was going to have a quiet weekend, but I was going to ring my old man on Saturday and maybe go see what he was doing. Bit of a shit day on Saturday.
Yeah, low weather.
But I was going to go out to Nelson Bay, but he rings me. I was having a sleep in. He's like, I'll wake you up. I'm like, oh, not really. Oh, I've got a spare ticket to this thing on the Mayfield Bowler. They were doing like a festival thing out on the greens, like a big stage set up and shit like that. Yeah, and they had like a food truck there and that. I was like, oh, and a bunch of cover bands. I was like, yeah, righto, I'll come. He's like, bring Lily if you want, the missus. I was like, oh, sweet.
We had a text scare.
Yeah.
Again. And there was no talk of the JM, which is...
Getting suspicious.
I'm starting to get worried now. Anyway, Mayfield Bolo, food trucks.
I was at Mayfield Bolo. There's a little festival on. And Dad's like, yeah, you and the missus can come. I was like, sweet.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. They had tickets for us. It was like a ticketed event. And I said to the bride, I was like, righto. I want to get ready around this time. You're going to be sweet to get ready. She's like, yeah, I am. I'm like, okay, sweet. My show ends. I get ready. I come back and she's not getting ready yet. And I'm like, oh, sweet. Like, you're going to get ready? She's like, oh, yeah, right, I will. even though I was planning to be ready and go. Once I was like, I gave the warning.
Yeah.
We both know I get ready quicker.
Yeah.
You can go get ready. Anyway.
It was unspoken.
It was unspoken, but
it didn't feel like it had to be spoken.
the implication was there.
That's your fault.
That is obviously
That's
my
your fault, dummy.
I sit on the bed and watch her stare at her clothes for maybe 15 minutes before deciding what she's going to wear.
Yep.
Breathing deeply.
Keep breathing, brother.
Through it.
Watching the heart rate go up on the watch.
She's like, yeah. What are you wearing? I'm wearing jeans. You should wear jeans. All right, sweet. She puts something on, then she goes, oh, my shoulder's really sore. And I'm like, oh, yep. And then she sits down. I'm like, so what are you doing? She's like, I just don't know if I should come. Like,
we're not going to be clean and pressing.
Yeah.
We're going to be. We're not lifting weights over our heads.
And so she didn't say anything. I sat there. I'm like, so what are you doing? She's like, I'm just thinking if I should. And I was like, just don't. Like, don't worry about coming if you're sore. She's like, oh, you reckon? I'm like, no. And I walked out. She's like, you mad? I'm like, no. Like, I'm not. Like, that was testing my patience.
I could have been there by now, but all good.
Yep. My patience was being tested, but all is sweet. Whatever. She's like, all right. I'm like, see ya. I get out the door. I'm like, fuck.
Get in the car. Bring the steering wheel.
Just beeping and shit. I ran it back, grabbed the pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. It does my fucking
Yeah.
head every time.
I mean, every bloke listening to this will know exactly what you just went through. The only thing I've learned as I've gone on is like it's just being as explicit with, because I do the same thing. I like have a plan in my head which you think is the obvious plan because it is the obvious plan.
Yes.
But where you go wrong is like you got to verbalize it and be like, hey, I'm thinking this.
Exactly this.
Like I'm thinking I go have a rinse.
Yeah.
Give you time to pick out your outfit. By the time I'm out, it'll be like 2:45, and we can fucking leave at like 5:50, and we're there for 6 or whatever.
Yep.
You gotta say it, because where you go wrong is like you have the plan in your head, and the plan is the obvious plan, and that's it. That's what should happen, but you didn't say it.
No.
And then you get shitty because like it's not happening, even though it should be happening, even though it's the obvious plan. And then you get cranky, and then you scream into the pillow.
You're just not on the same page.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
you got to be explicit with the obvious. Well, that's my approach anyway.
No, I think that is the takeaway there. It was still equally as annoying at the time, but I think as a partner, you just gradually become more and more patient. Like it's just fucking practice, because it's just gonna keep happening.
Yeah, dude. Patience is a virtue. No, it's like genuinely is. It's really good, and it's really good you'll get better. I used to fucking get so cranky, and then I'm just like, oh, well, this is what it is.
Yeah.
It's good for you to just be able to let it go, because you're like, really, like, what am I late for?
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, well, we said we'd go to the shops. It's like, well, it doesn't matter. The shops are still going to be there. Like, it's fucking fine. But I used to be like, no, we said we'd be gone in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're still here. And now I'm just like, oh, well, okay, we'll just get there 10 minutes later. It doesn't matter. It's not something important. When it's important shit, obviously, it's different. But if it's just stuff, like, it doesn't matter.
Well, I think the other thing is I could have sat there after she goes, oh, I don't want to go anymore, and gone, well, why the fuck did you just waste my time? Like, what the fuck was all that about? And now I'm just making myself even later.
Yeah,
I'm just dragging. I'm forcing an argument that doesn't really need to be had. And the argument is that I wanted to be at that place. I'm just prolonging myself there. I already wanted to be there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, it's sweet, all good, and now I can go.
And then you can stay longer.
Because you can't go back in time.
Nah, unfortunately. I'd love to be able to. Yeah, I've done that exact one too. Jeff and I organised to go to lunch with the girls, but his partner and his daughter were only going to come if Jessie was going to come, which was up in the air to start with. And then Jessie said she was going to come. So we all waited, and then they got the girls ready. And then 5 minutes before, she decided she didn't want to come. So then I had to tell them, and then I was like, I could have gone with Jeff an hour ago.
Yep.
Anyway, whatever. I've had that exact argument. I'm sure every dude listening has had that exact argument. It's just what it is. It's just literally exactly what it is. And you just get better. You get more patient. You get more understanding.
More tolerant.
Or you just get broken down and beaten, basically. Is I think more accurately.
A lot of people, actually.
You just get jaded and weathered and just go,
okay, babe.
no worries, darling. I'll be in the car.
But once I did finally arrive at this event, I was pleasantly surprised. It looked fucking cool. You know the Mayfield Bowler.
I know. It's on Ingle Street there. So you're on Maitland Road, after the tyre place, turn right. And it's a big bowling. I've never been. I've only ever driven past it.
Yeah, so they turned 2 of the greens into like this kind of layout for people to put their camp chairs on. Nice. It had one big stage, bunch of cover vans. There was a food truck there, which I reckon you should try. I think they're actually proper like venue in Barrow called Dirty Bird.
Oh,
Barrow Dirty Bird.
oh, anything with dirty in the name's got my attention immediately.
Had the spicy burger from there. That was yummy.
Ooh.
And it could have been yummy for multiple reasons. Like I needed food. I was hungry. I was already hungry and coming down off a fucking being patient.
Of a fucking argument.
Yeah. Dad's like, it's all good. I'm like, no, I just need like a drink and like someday. Then
Give
I'll
me
be
a
sweet.
schooner and a dirty burger and I'll be literally fine.
But yeah, that was good. And then me and Dad and his missus and her friends all there having a yarn and drink after drink. There was this mad band that came on. Like a lot of the old birds there really liked. There was a Shania Twain one, and so they're all getting up there and man, I feel like a woman.
Of course.
And whatnot was all playing. That was fine, but there was this mad band who did like a bunch of punk shit. Like they did like Good Charlotte. What's it like? Fly for a White Guy was a
The
song
Offspring.
they did. They did hello, 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 hello.
Nirvana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they did so much cool shit. I was like, no one's topping this band for me. It was probably the closest stuff to my vintage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm like such a loser when I'm drunk. Like every time they finish a song, I was like, these guys are so sick.
They're going to make the big time.
Singing all these other guys' songs.
You get drunk and turn into Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
You guys,
Golden buzzer.
you guys could do it. You guys could be anything.
Oh, that's how much of a dickhead I am, especially at live events when I'm drunk. Like, I do want to go find those guys.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see,
Wanna
be like,
tell them
you
that they're
guys
awesome.
fucking killed that.
It's the same feeling I had with Anthony Minicello when I saw him in Vegas. Like, I have to tell him he was good.
Yeah.
It's like he knows.
He knows.
You're drunk. He doesn't need to hear it from you.
Oh, have you heard, like, how crazy Mini's, like, diet is?
Yeah, he's
Minicello's?
like no seed oils, no fucking. He's a nerd.
He was saying, like, I
He's a jack
saw a
nerd.
clip of him just recently saying, like, oh, you know, some people say you are what you eat. My motto is you are what
Your food eats. Yeah, gay.
He must be, he'd be so jacked.
Yeah,
though.
I wish
He'd be
I'd. Next time I see him in the Vegas tours, I'm going to tell him that's gay.
What'd your food eat, dick?
Yeah, what'd your food eat today, you dickhead?
That was mad. It ended at like 7, the event I was
That's
at.
great.
Yeah.
All events should end at 7.
But I was getting there by the time it was 7, pretty blind. And I
Pretty
met,
blind for a white guy.
yeah. Me dad's missus friend, her brother was there who's, I don't know, maybe your age or a bit older. But we got yarning and they're like, hey, where you going? I'm like, I'll probably just go to like a pub on the way home. I'll just walk or go to the Kent or something. He's like, oh, I'll just get an Uber to the Kent. We can drink there. And I was like, sick.
Done.
So now me and this fella, Ross, I think his name is, he might even listen to this. I don't know. We talked about it.
Shout out Ross.
I hope that's your name, bro.
That was Dave. What the fuck?
But we just played pool there and fucking sunk schooners. And then I don't remember my walk home.
Oh, blind.
Yeah, I was blind.
Nice.
I remember I got home. My missus was like, I've just ordered Guzman. I was like, I'll go get it. Got a Guzman. Tried to eat like her friend's food instead of my own food out of the bag. Like fucking
Hammered.
yeah.
I love it.
And then I hit my fucking wall, my retard wall that I get when I'm too blind. I turned into Joe Biden.
The tard wall.
Yeah, I genuinely have one. Like a lot of people can vouch for this, and I fucking hate about myself. I speak actual gibberish,
That's mad.
and no one understands what I'm trying to say, and I get angry that no one knows what I'm saying. It's proper Joe Biden shit. I think she wrote it down. Or something I was saying was like, imagine you had like a list of ideas presented to you that like weren't necessarily wrong, and like, what do you even do about that?
But it's pretty profound. It's rhetorical. Like, you're asking a valid question.
Yeah.
They just don't get it, bro.
Oh, exactly. Apparently she goes, what do you mean by that? I'm like, anyone would get that.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's fucking... You're dumb.
I couldn't be making more sense if I tried.
I pretty articulated myself pretty well there.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't remember explicitly, but after the live show, you were tossing something up about RM's Williams. I think I had an RM belt on, and I can't remember exactly, but I remember having a good chuckle with the life mechanic and being like, RM's Williams. I don't know. It was
RM owns them.
It was
They're
yeah,
RM's
There's
Williams.
multiple.
Yeah.
There's multiple M's.
I'm
RM's
a
Williams.
fucking moron, cunt.
Yeah. Oh, my big
I had a
man.
big spew and shit too.
Nice.
Apparently, she goes, Gabe, do you want me to get you a bucket, the missus? And I was like, no, don't worry about it. Like, head just at the floor. And then I just spit on the floor.
Hot tour.
Yeah. Just
Spat on that floor.
spat on that floor.
Fuck.
Woke up on the couch, fucking light on, YouTube video, and I was like, this is fuck.
Like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
splitting headache.
I'll tell you a peeve I have that doesn't need to change, but it's fucking the worst, is when people tell you how much of like a shit cunt you were when you were drunk.
Yeah, God.
It's like you deserve it, but God, just I don't want to know.
You know what's worse than that? When they don't tell you because it was so bad that bringing it up's awkward.
So like, yeah, that is bad.
Because it's bad when people are like, what about you? You were out of control, and like, yeah, you got your dick out, and like yeah, that's bad. But then sometimes like you've done something, but no one will say anything because it was so heinous. Yeah. That's worse. That's way worse. That's worse because no one will bring it up because it was so bad. Like that's like it's bad when people are, oh, you're out of control, bro, and you did this. And you're like, oh fuck. But there's the silent fear of doing something that shouldn't.
Like you can tell people are being awkward around you,
even just seeing you, and they're like, oh fuck. Yeah.
So thankfully, I've been that around someone, but I can't remember a time when that was me. I normally get told about how much of a retard I'm being.
I've probably spoken about it, but the Irish call it the fear. Just like the anxiety the next day, they'd be like, oh, I had the fear, something shocking. They just call it the fear,
not anxiety.
Well, it is anxiety, but it's like the Irish translation is the fear.
Yeah, making it sound like some spooky mystical monster.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's like pure. It's like that voice that's like, you were a piece of shit. Yeah, you embarrassed yourself. You said some outrageous things to people who you shouldn't have said them to, and it's like the fear.
I like it.
Yeah, it's great. And I woke up this morning with the fear, something shocking.
Yeah,
the fear. I love it. It's perfect.
Yeah, I'll adopt that
because you're just terrified. You're just like, and it is scary. It's exactly what it is.
You're in fucking fear, mate. You're in fear of who you were and what's the repercussions are.
It's the fear too. It's not just any old fear. It's the fear. It's the worst fear.
Shouts whoever came up with that. Because you've hit the nail.
It's a national phenomenon. Yeah. They all get the fear every fucking Sunday morning.
Scotland has the Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster. Ireland has the fear.
Yeah.
The mystical fear.
I do have a gripe to pick off the back of the event I was at, which is, this is going to be a controversial take, but I'm a little bit sick of the song Mr. Brightside.
Yep, agree.
I get that it's a fun and everyone knows it and sing along and all the white girls and loser blokes get up and dance. Okay, guilty. I've done it too. But like every time, let this song be a little special treat. It's not a treat anymore. It's boring. I'm over it. Don't close with it.
It's on every cover band set list.
Yes.
Every single cover band plays Mr. Brightside.
I heard it in Bali like 6 times. Yeah. I'm like, I thought I would escape this song.
Every karaoke night, someone will have a crack at Mr. Brightside. Yeah. Killers have got more great songs than that too. I mean, they've got a lot of great songs. Mr. Brightside is one of them, but it has been fucking flogged since it hit the charts.
Since long, but how old is Mr. Brightside?
Stand by.
I felt like it made a strong comeback in the last 2 years. Like it started getting flogged more.
Potentially.
I don't know. It came on at the end. I was like, I loved these punk guys. They were so good. I was saying how sick they were after every song.
It's 20 years old this year.
Why is it still getting hammered?
2004.
Oh my
wow.
God.
They're from Vegas too.
From Vegas?
Yeah, from Nevada.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're actually from Las Vegas. Yeah.
One of their great exports.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Killers.
So I'm sure a few guys are disappointed in that one, but I'm over it.
That's not your work. Because you're not saying you hate the song itself. It is a great song.
Yeah.
That's not the take here. The take is it's been absolutely fucking flogged to death by cover bands and DJs at like weddings and shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Agree.
Because everyone knows it. Everyone loves it.
Yeah. But go
we did when it was fucking refreshing.
2 decades ago.
Yeah.
And even 1 decade ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Been hammered. Been absolutely hammered. Very good. Very good.
Another thing that's been on my mind is I get a bit uncomfortable with like when my mate sneezes. I don't know if I should bless them or not because I feel like it's kind of feminine.
Yeah, I think I'm all about blessing the boys.
Yeah, so if I sneeze, you go, bless you?
Yeah, I'm all about blessing the bros.
Yeah, see, I think there needs to be a more masculine way to bless the bros. And I don't know what it is. Maybe you just hit them with like to stay blessed.
What about, like... Bless up. Bless up is bless up's the obvious one.
I think bless up might be the go.
Bless up for sure.
Because when I'm at home, the missus bless you, she sneezes bless you.
Yeah.
But then I'm at work and I sneeze, my mate won't say it, and like he sneezes and I don't want to say it either.
It's bless up.
Yeah.
Bless up is for the boys.
Yeah.
Because you got to stay blessed.
You got to stay.
You go.
And I want my brothers to be blessed.
We've all got to stay blessed. But we're not gay either, so we're not saying bless you.
It is a bit feminine, right? Bless
It
you.
is. Do you know another thing? A funny thing, somewhat unrelated, but do you follow Mark Wahlberg at all on social media?
I don't know. I've heard he's a bit weird.
He's
on
fucking
there.
cringe.
Yeah.
He's outrageous. But because he's a devout, because he's from Boston, so he's like Roman Catholic, like devout Roman Catholic, like all the Irish are that are in Boston. And he had an app that was the prayer app.
Yeah.
But he was like doing all these like socials, reels, and he's like, you got to stay prayed up. That was the thing. So you like hit this prayer app and it gives you a prayer for the day, and then you like have a little prayer. But he's like, yeah, I'm fucking out here, always staying prayed up with my prayer app. So I was like, that's a funny thing to just always stay prayed up.
Yeah.
I thought that was nice too.
It's like you're keeping that thing on you when you're talking about like having a gun on you.
You're having a gun, he's staying prayed up.
You gotta keep those prayers on
he's like,
you,
don't
man.
leave the house like every day, stay prayed up.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking pretty sick. That's pretty
I don't
cool,
leave
Mark.
the house without my prayers, man.
Yeah, I just always stay prayed up, always. It's insane.
Yeah, so I think bless up might be the move from now on.
Blessed up for sure.
Yeah.
Like when the boys sneeze, when the boys are sneezing, it's
Bless up for the bros.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for helping me workshop that, because I was getting uncomfortable every time someone sneezed around me. I'm like, am I being an asshole for not saying anything?
I want to be polite, but I don't want to be gay either. Oh, very good, very good. Nothing too exciting on the cards this week. Rain today. I keep getting like prick teased with rain days, and then I was proud of myself today because I could have pulled the pin on this job, and I was like, the rain is passing. I was looking at they have the I'm fried today. The BOM app, Bureau of Meteorology, and it shows you like the rain radar. And I was like, this is passing. It's heavy rain right now, but it's going to be gone in like half an hour. And I had the option to just pull the pin and go home.
Yep.
I was like, you're running a business, cunt. You can get this job done if you want to. And I fucking did the right thing today and was like, boys, if we just wait like an hour, just come in late and we can get this job done.
Yeah.
And all the boys were like, yeah, sweet. And they all came in late and we got the job done. I was like, that's the right thing to do. Because like, there have also been heaps of times where it's been raining and I know the rain's going to pass and I'm like, nah, we'll just can it. And then you're at home an hour later and it's sunny and your business is not making any money. And I'm like, I mean, this is nice, but this is not great.
It's the subconscious knowing you did the wrong thing. Like,
and that
you knew.
Yeah, and I'm aware, like, we have a lot of money. We have a lot of overheads. I'm like, we've got loans to pay and shit. And I'm just sitting on the lounge fucking playing with my dick. I'm like, you could have worked today, you fucking idiot.
Shane Gillis does sound a lot like Donald Trump.
Oh, man. Oh, he's got the wig on again. Damn, we didn't make any money again today.
I did something similar. I went for a little 3K run yesterday, and I like pushed myself to do it, which was sweet. But I just started taking a little bit of a longer way, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to do it today. And I like veered right, and then I just stepped myself back into going a long way. Like I was about to be a pussy. My brain actually didn't let me. It's like, no, you're going to hate yourself if you do it. I full goose stepped back into the long way.
Into the long one, that's nice.
But like actually the fact that I was genuinely doing it and fought back.
You're pretty much Dave Goggins.
Yeah.
You're Ned Brockman.
I am Ned.
Fuck, he's fucked.
He's busted, bro.
They said he's wearing size 12 shoes and he's a 9.5 because his feet are so swollen.
Crazy.
They're like, yeah, we're up his physio. I saw a couple of clips from his physio. And they're like, yeah, he's up to a 12.5, which is pretty crazy because he actually started in a size 9, but his feet are so fucking... And we had to cut certain parts of the shoe so we can get his feet in them.
Yeah.
I was like, we'll just get a bigger shoe. This is, you idiot.
Have you heard of size 13?
Yeah, you know they go bigger. It's not the biggest shoe. Fuck me. He's got a Puma sponsorship, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
He's fucked, though.
He's fucked?
He's fucked.
He hasn't broke the record.
No,
that he was
but he's only
for.
got like 150 Ks to go or
Yeah,
something.
and I think he's raised like 1.7 million or something.
Yeah.
That could be way off.
I think
I saw
you're about
something
right.
like that.
That was the last thing I saw.
Stylebender went for a run with him.
Saw that. That's cool as fuck.
Jess Fox.
Yes, the canoe lady.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. That's crazy. He's going to be fucking in bed for a month after that.
Yeah, it's crazy to be willing to do that to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I get that it's for a great cause, and I truly, truly admire and respect the fact that he's willing to do this, and like he's set a goal, so he's going to do it.
Yeah.
That's sick. But set a smaller goal, bro. You were torturing yourself. He's torturing himself.
Achievable goals is what they say. Like, mate, realistic, achievable goals. It's
I
fucking.
hate to see someone like he's going to do permanent damage to
He
his
could
body.
be fucking fucked.
I think that would do permanent damage to you.
He could be fucked.
Maybe he's built different, man.
Oh, he is. He's obviously a sick puppy, but like he's going to be fucked. He's not going to be doing anything for ages after this.
No.
He's going to be so busted.
So sore.
Oh.
He's like getting. He had to get a toilet that was like on the ground. He couldn't step down from a toilet, so he had to get a disabled one put in where instead of the other toilets, so he could walk straight into it instead of having a little step up and a little step down.
Imagine if it was like, because you know everyone does coke out of the disabled at the pub. He wanted
I'm
the disabled.
using this.
There was nothing to rack up off in the other toilets. He's like, I need a disabled toilet for my legs. My legs are sore. He's just hammering Charlie.
Yeah, that's how he keeps going.
Yeah. Well, it's fucking the only thing that makes sense at this stage.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
That's fucking
yeah. It's been fun. Yeah, it's been funny. It's been funny to watch that. It's incredible. But like, and like we were saying, like it probably cut out last week before we talked about it. I don't know, but he has the thing that would keep you going is the fact that he's backed himself into a corner.
Yeah,
there's people donating hundreds of thousands of dollars. So anytime you wanted to stop, you'd be like, nope. There's a lot of fucking people watching this.
He's also being live streamed.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing's getting live streamed on TikTok and that.
So that would keep you fucking pretty honest.
Yeah, but you couldn't even. No one would be upset at the guy.
Fuck no, bro.
If you called
someone in the comment section would.
Oh, of course.
I'd make a burner account and be like, fucking weak cunt.
No ticker.
Yeah, PR.
Bullying Brockman would be wild.
Make a nice burner account and
Yeah.
just go after him.
A bloke that couldn't deserve it less. Just getting
bloke's just
peppered.
raising money for millions of dollars for the homeless, and you're just like, this is pathetic.
You fucking pussy. Love you, Ned. Come on the show.
But there would be, you guarantee there would be people that if he pulled out, there would be like, this is a disgrace.
Yeah, of course there would be. Oh, I knew he couldn't do it. Shut up.
What a waste.
Yeah. I'm so dumb. Whenever I see someone do a physical feat, in my head I go, I could do it. And then I ran 3Ks and I was like, what the fuck? What did I even think that for?
Someone had a good take on this about the Olympics. Because you know the Olympics are on and you're watching people who are up here. So like it's impressive, but it's like, it's not that, like you're watching, say, the high jump and they're just jumping over a bar. So you're like, it's impressive, but I'm watching 20 people in a row do it. So like what they should, this take that I saw was like they need to get a regular person to have a crack first. Just a Joe Blow off the street. You go and jump over it. Now we'll watch them do it.
Yeah. Just
so you've got a yardstick of how actually amazing these feats are. Or like in 100 meters, put a normal person in there so you can see how fucking badly they get smoked.
Yeah. Mate,
in the weightlifting, like someone can't even lift that thing. That person's about to snatch that over their head. Every bloke off the street wouldn't even be able to get it off the ground.
even a semi-fit bloke, like not even just a Joe Blow, get a fucking footy player or an AFL player.
Get a bloke off a job site who carries shit all day, who like is probably a little bit stronger than the average person, and watch how fucking pathetic they are at it, and then you'll be like, oh, this is because the Olympics is cool, but you don't have anything to compare. You're just other Olympians, so they're all amazing, and the winner's only ever that much better than the rest of them. You need to see how much better they are, how big the gap is between these superhuman people and the rest of the population.
100%.
For it to be like, oh my god,
how out of reach and how amazing the feat
that
is.
would get people watching it, bro. If you were like, we're gonna have,
I want to watch the fucking Citizen.
I want to watch the Citizen versus the Superhumans.
Yeah.
And just to be like, wow. It would make it more amazing.
Everyone would root for the Citizen every time.
Imagine if the Citizen like got a couple of upsets.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's weirdly good at shot put for some reason. He's nice on the horses, bro. Equestrian. Get the equestrian out of the Olympics, man.
Bro, they could cull the Olympics to 3 sports, I reckon.
Yeah, 100 meters.
Yeah, 200 meters. 400 meters.
The running.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's retarded. I mean, Ray Gun showed us all that this year, obviously. And
She did.
Like skateboarding and surfing doesn't need to be there. Like,
I don't know. Do skate? I guess that skaters don't even care about the Olympics. Probably.
No, that's why they send 14-year-old kids. Like, none of the fucking pros are going.
Yeah.
It's all amateurs. Like, they're not sending, like, Tony Hawk. I don't know, Tony Hawk's long gone. That's the only skater I can think of.
Nigel Houston?
No, yeah. Did he go?
But I don't know if he did it this year.
But he has in the past.
He definitely has.
Yeah, but when it was in a cool country, like, fucking, wasn't in stinky
where there was
France.
hot girls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, anyway, the Olympics. It's good we're talking about the Olympics fucking 6 weeks after it's finished. Best pod.
What
ever.
about similar vein though, where like you need a citizen to see where you are and compared to these astonishing athletes? I heard an NBA player say one time, it's like, I'm closer to Michael Jordan than you are to me. Like in terms of skills, when these like bumps from thing, it's like, you know what, that's fucking fair.
I started watching that Starting Five. Have you started watching that on Netflix?
No.
So it goes behind. It's like a full behind the scenes. It's Tatum, LeBron, fucking Jimmy Buckets, and two others. Who's Anthony Edwards? And there's one other. There's a white European guy who I can't remember. I remember all the cool black guys. But it's
not Luca.
No, it's not Luca. But it's another fucking European.
Yeah, okay.
Just tall European freak.
Yeah.
And it's funny, but then I heard the same analogy, like, because they're just like, man, I was going to be racist if I did the accent, but they're like, they just kept going, like, they're talking about how hard Anthony Edwards works, and they're like, man, he's a dog. He just gets in there every night. He's got the hard hat on every night he goes to work. And then I heard the hard hat analogy 5 different times in the same episode about different players. Like they would cut to like Paul Pierce, and he was talking about fucking Jimmy fucking, what's his name?
Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
And he's like, Butler's a dog, man. He got that hard hat on every night. And they're just saying the same shit about all of them. I was like, come on, guys.
Maybe this segment's just for Australians. Like, what's an analogy they all get?
Hard hats.
hats.
He puts what the fuck are pluggers? Yeah. But it's good. But fuck, they talk shit too.
Yeah.
Like LeBron's in there. Like LeBron's just.
Ain't no body like a ditty body.
Oh, they're just talking shit, man. Like, it's funny. Like, it's funny watching those docos coming from like the context that we know about, like pretty much predominantly rugby league and footy, and then watching like their attitude to sport shit. It's fun. It's just funny to watch. I remember watching the Manchester City doco, and I found it very hard to get into because you come from like everyone's pretty much Australian or Pacific Islander, and everyone's kind of got the same beliefs, and everyone's kind of, you have this thing, everyone's got the same kind of baseline. And then I was watching this Manchester City one, and they're the best in the world, and Pep Guardiola's in the sheds, and he's got this fucking whiteboard with all these dots on it, and he's like, and you get the ball, and when you get the ball, you turn, and you come from here, and I was like, no, a lot of these cunts don't speak English. Like, a lot of them are like, they're from all over the world. They're Spanish. They're fucking, like, they're from everywhere. Brazilian. So a lot of them speak broken English. And this guy's just yelling kind of broken English at him. And I was like, I wonder how much they get out of these team talks. Yeah. Like, I was just kind of, it was from me sitting on the couch going like, I don't get this. But he's like, and you get the ball, and you come, and you go, and it's quick, and then it's quick, and they go fast, slow, and then when he goes, you go. And I was watching, I was like, dude, I bet, like, if that was me, I'd just be sitting there going, shut up, cunt, let's just get back out there. We know what we're doing.
It's like, I'm talented as fuck, mate.
And he's the greatest coach out there, apparently. And it was just funny to watch. Just when it's out of your context, you're just like, I don't get this.
This
like,
is crazy.
This is crazy. I don't know. And they're very well paid too. It was very funny.
I need someone to tell me to fire up.
Yeah.
Where was the fire up?
Yeah, you get it if like they're like, fire up, cunt. Like, let's give it to these cunts. And you're like, you got me now. I get that. I can understand that.
I need to go slow here and fast here. And then when he goes, I'll go because I need to fire up.
Come to your feet. And it's got like the markers on the board. He's like, look, the ball there. And they're sliding the markers and shit. And I was like, this sucks.
Have you ever seen markers used in like footy sheds?
Nah, not in footy sheds. I remember a few coaches, like, there was like a whiteboard and they'd draw some stuff on there, but that's just like, that's a waste of everyone's time, I think. Like, I get, like, nah.
Let's just practice this.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Let's go and do it because that's nothing. But yeah, it's funny. Yeah, starting 5. It's actually pretty good. Oh. And they've all got so much money. It's sick.
Yeah,
it's
fucking ridiculous.
So you got going to training in like Lamborghini 4-wheel drives.
Yeah.
Just like, it looks fucking pretty sweet.
Rocking up, taking your best ride because you know the pap's going to be there.
Yeah, and it would be good too because this one is at the start of last season. So they must follow Tatum all year, and the Celtics won it. So that'll be a good watch.
Okay.
So it only just came out, so I'm hoping it goes all the way through the playoffs and when they win it. Because at the start, they're like shitting on, well, they're not shitting on him, but like they're like, Celtics haven't won one, Tatum's the man, like if they fail again, he's fucking going to suck. And I'm like, well, that's building it up nicely because they win it. So I'm hoping they follow it all the way through, so that'd be sick.
I'm normally not that into docos, but that sounds all right. And I do like NBA personalities, and I like the game, so... Yeah,
they're cool. Anthony Edwards is pretty cool. He's super arrogant. Yeah, it's fucking sick. He's like, man, nobody can fucking guard me. And he's like, he's not fucking around.
Yeah, I fucking like... Aussies can't get away with doing that.
It's so not in
so unfortunate because I think it's sick when people do that.
It's so not in the culture to be that arrogant. Yeah. Even though they probably, a lot of them believe it. They're like, no, I'm the best. But no one comes out and says it. But these guys are always like, no, I'm the best.
Even in basketball culture, like if I'm just playing with a mate, like they obviously can guard me, but like I'll get one bucket, I'm like, you can't guard me.
Oh my God, I'm him. I am him.
You sidestep one. I walk off with the bro. You sidestep someone footy and like, good effort, mate. That was all right.
Oh, nice one, mate. Yeah, good on you, brother. Great game.
Just
Everyone's like, man, they beat, who's he play for? Minnesota. Minnesota beat Boston. So it was like the second, I don't know, whatever, round 6, and Boston hadn't been beaten, and Minnesota hadn't been beaten, and Minnesota beat them. And Anthony Edwards was like, man, get out. Like, full time, whistle's gone. They're all shaking hands. Like, man, get back to Boston. Like, he's still sledging him after the siren's gone. Get back to Boston. And they're like, yeah, we'll see you when you come to Boston, bitch. I was like, oh, that's sick. Yeah, the boy's pretty nasty.
That is fun, though. That's fun.
It's cool. It makes you want to watch it.
It does.
Very good.
I watched... shout out Pinboy from the Dial-Ins that didn't get a run. Hypnotic, he recommended that.
Was that a movie?
Yeah, I did. Ben
Affleck? Yeah.
Cool movie. If you're fucking strung out on the couch, got nothing to watch that. That was cool on Amazon. But bullshit thing about Amazon is they just have ads in the middle of them now, which is fucking dog shit.
Fucking ads on subscription TV is fucking
dumb as fuck,
shit, bro. So shit.
But then the last thing I watched, I didn't even finish all of it, was Ellen's comeback stand-up set.
Ellen DeGeneres?
Yeah.
What?
For a reason. I didn't just...
No, I just didn't. I'm not surprised you watched it. I'm surprised it exists.
Yeah, so she's done a comeback stand-up thing on Netflix, and I'm not sure specifically I can't remember what she did to get like booted off TV. It was like abusive to her employees.
Yeah, it just got around that she was a cunt.
Yeah.
It just kind of got around that she was a bit of a monster.
But I think like pretty bad. The allegations were pretty bad.
Yeah.
This whole fucking special, bro, from what I watched it, is a fucking poor me piece.
Is it?
Yeah, bro.
Boo.
Like the start of it, it's like, the stand-ups, they do their weird little intros and that. And it's all like, oh, Ellen was a stand-up comedian and she got a sitcom and she was really great. And then they found out she was gay and they tried to tear her down. But then she succeeded anyway. But then people were saying mean things about her, saying she was mean and toxic and bad. And so it's almost like trying to set the tone of like, these people keep coming for her. Like they can't
hold me down.
And it's like you just brush past like why they were saying that shit. They were saying that shit because you did bad shit.
Were they baseless allegations or were you a mean cunt?
Yeah,
like what's the go? What's the go here?
100%. And then she goes on to like she did some girl boss shit. She's like, man, they could be like, Jenkins, get in the office. But like as a girl I had to be like a few more words like, Jenkins, are you free? Do you mind coming into my office for a bit? And it was like, oh, shut up. And then she did a bit. She's like, I was kicked out of show business because like I was mean. No mean people in show business. Gotta get rid of me. Like saying, obviously there's mean people in show business.
Shut up, Ellen.
It was bad, but I need you to watch the TikTok that I got in here because this shit is fucking crazy.
Headphones on. This is from the special.
Yeah.
Number one. Naturally.
I'm happy not being
That's fucking posse move there.
a boss or a brand or a billboard, just a person, just a multifaceted person with different feelings and emotions, and I can be happy and sad and compassionate or frustrated. I have OCD and ADD. I'm honest, I'm generous, I'm sensitive and thoughtful, but I'm tough and I'm impatient and I'm demanding, I'm direct. I'm a strong woman.
The rest of it is a standing ovation. They cheer for this long, bro.
Are they applauding this whole time?
Yes, the rest of this video they're applauding.
She didn't fucking say anything.
She gets a standing O saying, I'm a strong woman. She abused her employees.
Yeah, she's stronger than them. She's stronger than the people she employed and therefore standing O.
Oh, mate, it was wild.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Did you watch that live or did you just see that TikTok? Is that from the special, yeah?
That's from the special. I fell asleep before I got to that bit, but the rest of it, she was like, oh, like, I was a bit mean. And, like, I used to scare people on the job. Oh, now that I see it, that can be interpreted as mean. It's like, you had fucking actual allegations. It's like, no one thought that you were getting called out for scaring people on the job,
being
Ellen.
a bit of a prankster. Yeah. Big lesbian prankster.
Oh, my God. She did have, like, some okay jokes. The start of it was, like, pretty bad. It was, like, talking about how parallel parking's embarrassing. It's like everyone's kind of thought that already.
Especially if you're a chick.
Yeah, and the crowd was going, no, I said that. I fucking front of my miss. I'm like, oh, she knows her audience. Parking's hard.
What's the deal with clotheslines?
She did have jokes about folding and shit.
Oh, did she? Oh,
I'm
no.
not joking.
You
A dry
fucking-
cleaning or something.
That's a layup for the boys.
Yeah.
Very good. So there's 2 for you to watch, guys. Starting 5 and Ellen's new special on Amazon. Go and check it out. Should we do some news?
Yeah, let's do some news. We got some update in the world of Tesla. This is going to be read to you by my guy on TikTok who I get my news from.
News guy.
Tesla have just shocked the world by giving us something that Apple couldn't. Excitement. Last night, they rented out the entire Warner Bros. Studio in LA to introduce their new cyber taxi, Robovan, and they even had Optimi, walking among us and serving people at the bar. They are literally recreating the iRobot movie in real life, but apparently a good version, I pray. So they call the event We Robot. You see, Tesla are trying to fundamentally change transport as we know it. Imagine owning a fully self-driving sub $30,000 car where when you are not using it, it could be out there making you money by giving other people lifts. And if that is the case, not only does suddenly everyone's car become useful in those 94% of hours where it's just sat there on people's drive like a useless chunk of metal, but also you get your own time back because whatever hours you used to spend driving, you can now go back to sleep and wake up at your destination, watch movies, or even work. And Tesla believe that this individualized mass transit could drastically reduce transportation costs, claiming that the cyber taxi would be 80% cheaper per mile than the bus. Elon believes that the same way we don't even think about elevators not having someone to operate them anymore, it'll be the same for cars. Taxi drivers would transform into taxi managers and just supervise a fleet of these things. And the consequences of cars actually becoming more useful, transport would be cheaper, cities would be cleaner, and he says we could even take the lots out of parking lots and just return them back to beautiful green parks. And that, along with the bus version of these driverless taxis and the Optimus robots, which Elon believes will become the biggest product ever of any kind. He said basically anyone will be able to have any products or services that they want. It will be an age of abundance, the likes of which people have never envisioned. He says the cyber taxis will go into production before 2027. So the question is, could Tesla...
Fucking weird.
Fucking
It's
weird.
all fucking weird. I saw a good meme. It was like about those, what are they called? Wii robots or whatever?
Yeah, whatever those.
And it was like,
Optimi,
it
whatever.
was like it sounded like a bong going off, and it's like my Wii robot fucking watching me have my 9th bong hit before lunch. Which is his robot like staring.
Yeah.
So they're very judgmental things. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, it's like it's all well and good in theory. Fucking, how are you gonna do that at scale?
Yeah, it'd be tough. It'd be tough, but like... Yeah, actually, has there ever been any industry like wiped out by something completely new? Like we still run trains, we still run buses.
Yeah.
Like nothing's really wiped those, has it? So when it comes to transport.
Well, the horse and cart industry would have got wiped out by the car.
That's true.
Yeah.
Horses got their time back.
Yeah, horses are just chilling
Now we just race them
Now we just race them for fun, and when they don't do good, we kill them.
and make them glue. But
Yeah.
hey, we need glue.
Yeah, we need glue. You need to stick things together.
The one where it's idea that you can send your car off to give rides while you're not using it sounds sweet when you first hear it.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking of people farting and jerking off.
fucking,
Yeah.
eating, Ubers on a night out, vomiting.
Yeah.
Like,
And you get it back and it's fucked.
yeah,
You just got stinky strangers and like people with BO and fucking jizzing on your seats and that.
I would jizz in someone's seat.
Just for a laugh.
Yeah.
But they're probably monitors in there too. But you just put a bit of fucking duct tape over the camera.
Unless you get your Optimi out there to go, like, clean your car after every time it gets used.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fucking, I don't know. It's, oh, is that me? Yeah.
That's me.
Wake up. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know. That's small-minded fucking scaffolded brain. I just can't see it.
Do you approve of it? No, I know you think it won't work or it's tough. Do you approve of it?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
What about the robot slaves? Do you approve of them?
That'd be handy.
It'd be handy, but what if, I
They're
guess...
gonna kill people.
Yeah.
Or some, like we said, someone's gonna fuck them, or they're gonna kill someone,
Someone's definitely fucking them.
or they're getting hacked by China and they turn it into like stormtroopers.
Or anyone.
Or any. Yeah,
Yeah, Gabe.
yeah,
anyone.
Gabe, anyone. And then they just turn it into an army of like enemies in our house.
Yeah. That's so scary.
They're gone. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess it's just like there's people who are lazy enough anyway. I think my whole thing with that is it's like it's going to make people extremely lazy, and I feel like it is important to have some chores. Even though I don't like doing most of them, I feel like it's human nature to have something to do.
Well, what about but even so, for rich people who pay cleaners for their houses, all their jobs are going to be gone because you're just going to have a robot doing it. So like people that like
taxis and Ubers.
Yeah, but then he's like, oh, you could manage a fleet of them, but it's like that's going to take one dude. Mm-hmm. Like one dude can look after like 5 or 10 cars. Yeah, Elon, I don't know, he's a fucking big weird nerd as well.
Yeah, they reckon he's like over delivering again, but I don't know. I think Elon's cool and one of the most interesting minds alive today. But
yeah, he's annoying me a bit. He keeps going to Trump rallies and dancing weird and stuff. He's starting to annoy me.
He's doing his best to make Trump unlikable.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a fucking Trojan horse thing or what. He's becoming a bit tough to cop.
I didn't even see Trump say this, but I just heard someone say he did. A quote from him is, "I basically tell the truth," which is a hilarious thing to say.
Yeah, sounds like something he'd say too. It definitely sounds like something he'd say. Someone tried to kill him again. They caught a guy at another rally with like a fucking assault rifle and fake lanyards.
Fucking hell.
I think it's like the third one.
Leave him alone. I get you don't like the guy, but fuck.
Rogan said something like there's 5 kill teams. Apparently there's CIA have intelligence. There's 5 kill teams in America at the moment who are like there to kill Trump.
Yeah.
Like from like Iran and like wherever. There's like 5 teams of assassins that are in the country like trying to knock him off at the moment.
Well, if Rogie said it.
It's got to be true.
They reckon Trump's going to do Rogan. Apparently it's come out that he plans on.
Well, he's done fucking Nelk Boys,
Yeah.
so he'd have to do. He's done Theo Von.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder what he'll think about elk meat.
Yeah, it'd be. Oh, he had Sean Ryan on this week, and the pod went for 2.5 hours. 2 hours was Rogan doing what he does.
Yeah.
And then the last half hour, he gave Sean Ryan a go, his guest. And Sean Ryan started talking about his experience with ayahuasca and how it helped him with sobriety and his PTSD. And I was like,
hey, that sounds really interesting.
This rules. And then the pod finished. And then it's done. It's fucking, I was like, cunt.
Yeah.
This guy is very interesting, had some cool stuff to say, and you just fucking talked about elk meat and fucking hunting again.
Yeah, I wonder what Trump will think about Rogan said at the Comedy Store
about fucking
when he was coming up.
About kettlebells.
About meeting Joey Diaz. High Court rules calling a man bald is sexual harassment. This one's for the baldies out there.
This one's for the chrome domes.
The court has ruled that calling a man bald can be classified as sexual harassment under equality laws. The case involved Tony Finn, a 64-year-old electrician who was insulted by his supervisor at a British bung company during a dispute in 2019. His supervisor called him a stupid bald cunt. The court found the term bald to be inherently related to gender, as baldness is more common in men than women, thus constituting sex-related harassment. A panel of 3 bald judges, led by Judge Jonathan Bryan.
Were they all bald, the judges?
That's what it says here.
No way.
That's a tough trot for a defendant here.
They walked out and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm guilty.
That's it for me. Concluded the remark crossed a line and created intimidating work environment for Finn. During the tribunal rejected the defence's argument that baldness isn't gendered, stating that it is much more prevalent in men, thus making it sex-related. True, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, it's true, but fuck me, like...
When you use sex harassment or sexual harassment,
yeah, you think
that's not what it means to me.
You think of grabbing someone on the pussy.
Yeah.
Like our boy Donald Trump.
Doing something sexual.
Yeah. Making fun of fucking toe ball heads.
I get... It's funny that, like, calling someone bald... I mean, I'm willing to do it, but it has, like, the same kind of aura of, like, the N-word and shit. It's like only bald people should say it.
The B-word.
It's like my bald mates can call each other bald, but if I say it, like, I'm being a cunt, you know what I mean?
From the outside.
I was like, whoa.
Okay, hang on, mate.
Yeah.
Or he gave me a pass. He let me use it.
Yeah, I swear he
Look at this, the article. BBC, Nikki Campbell asks, baldness, banter, and you. Like, fucking shut up. Shut the fuck up. That's like...
There, it's bullshit.
It's fucking bullshit.
Being bald, like, it's... I don't know. Like, it's something you just have to cop, isn't it? If you're going.
Or go to Turkey and get a sick hairline.
Yeah,
that's worth. People make fun of you more for that, I reckon.
I would do that before I go bald. Well, I wouldn't before I go bald. I'd probably do it, I think.
Well, go to Turkey.
Yeah.
Nah, just rep hats and fucking grow kind of try and grow a beard and just wear hats all the
I
time.
don't have the beard option.
Run hats.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I guess.
Just rep a hat all the time and just never take it off. Sleep in a hat.
Here I am saying like I'm too masculine to say bless you, and but like I can't cop just going bald.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking.
Because that's the man way to do it. Oh well, it's going.
Yeah, and everyone says that. I think Gills was talking about this the other week. He's like, everyone says that, but then when it comes time to pull the trigger, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd get, because that would be, my mates would hammer me more for coming back with like a crazy fucking hairline from Turkey. They'd be like, what the fuck's that?
It does affect your confidence though. I would assume.
Yeah, you'd think so, but like, yeah, I suppose if you had a head of fake hair, to strangers at least, you'd be like, think you're the man.
Yeah. But then everyone's looking at you who do know, and you're like come on, bro.
One of your mates would like pull your fucking toupee off for sure. Like you get
it's not a toupee if it's Turkey.
No, but if it's plugged in, I know one of my mates would rip it out. Like try and rip it out.
I'm pretty sure it's just hair, the Turkey stuff.
Yeah, but it's like, is it like stitched into your head?
I was under the impression like they somehow just implant follicles.
Yeah. I think it's like a fucking, and it grows.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe, yeah. I don't know. I know people would fuck with it.
I watched,
because I know I'd fuck with it.
Yeah. Well, I watched the first episode of that. What was that butt fucking show? The twins, the Menendez twins, or whatever. And like,
I think it was called Dad Butt Fucks His Kids on Netflix. Spoiler alert.
I actually haven't done that yet.
Yeah, but someone's getting butt fucked. Tonight on the Menendez twins, someone gets sodomized.
Yeah, but he like gets his hair ripped off in that first episode. Brutal.
How far are you doing it?
Just that first episode.
Fucking, there's so much sodomy to come.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was kind of waiting for it. I was like, "There's no butt."
Oh, it's coming,
yet.
bro.
Yeah.
This is like,
damn it, where's the butt fucking?
I signed up for butt fucking. Every episode, you're just like, more? Really?
Yeah, wow. So that's what I got to look forward to.
Yeah, because you know, normally like there'll be a show and they'll have a scene that everyone's like, what was that one? Saltburn?
Yeah.
And there was like a couple of scenes where everyone was like, like insane. This feels like there's not so much scenes, but it's like every episode.
It's all that.
It's all that. It felt like it was just the whole, maybe I was just hyper focused on it, I don't know, but it just felt like every episode was like the kids getting diddled.
So the first one's just like lulling you into security.
Yeah,
it's like, this show is wild, but not that wild.
Yeah, no, it gets fucking way worse, bro.
True.
Yeah, all they did was murder their parents in the first episode.
Yeah, and get his fucking hair ripped out.
That's soft. Soft. Yeah. When's someone going to get butt fucked?
I've been waiting all day for this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shout out to all the baldies out there. You do have a case if someone calls you baldy or a dumb, stupid bald cunt at work.
Yeah, you know what will stop them teasing you? If next time you say, hey, you're sexually harassing me, that'll stop the jokes. Next time someone's sledging you about being bald, say, hey, that's sexual harassment, and they'll stop straight away. No one will ever tease you again.
Then you'll actually get sexually harassed.
What is it then when I was sticking the dildo on the bald guy's headset? That's ultra sexual harassment.
That's sexual harassment.
Yeah, that's hypersexual harassment. Sticking a suction cup dildo on a bald guy's head at Mad Monday.
Hypersexual harassment.
That's guilty.
Yep.
How do you plead, Mr. Nielsen? Guilty. And then the judge bangs a big dildo on the desk. Guilty.
Pops it off his head. Final headline for you guys. This one comes from our friends at TMZ, so you know it's good.
You know it's going to be juicy.
Bath and Body Works not dreaming of a white Christmas.
What?
They pull a candle that had a KKK hood-like design on it.
Oh, Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah, there you go. There's a design on the candle. It just looks like it has a bunch of little clans on the candle.
Little clansmen on the clan candle.
Bath and Body Works is scrambling to remove a holiday candle off its shelves after the packaging was compared to hoods worn by KKK members. The candle went viral on Tuesday, and an ex-user posted a screenshot of the product, which showed the snowed-in scent of a snowflake design set against a red backdrop. It didn't take long till people said, hey, that looked like Klansmen. Critics quickly called for the candle to be cancelled, and it was. The company
Cancel the candle.
The company is now seeing the big picture, offering up a mea culpa for their inadvertent. I don't know what a mea culpa is.
I don't know what that is.
But anyway, there's a picture of a Klansman. Like after we looked at the candle, that's
just your background on your phone. What do you?
Whoops.
That's just the image that comes up when I ring you.
All right, anything funny to say about the candle, Bluey?
No, just I don't know why you got so many. Okay, Gabe, I've already seen the Klansman photo. Stop showing me all these photos you got of Klansmen. Okay, but I was up the mid-north coast all long weekend, and we're on the Manning River there, and I was looking around. There's a lot of people on boats, a lot of sort of water sports and those kind of activities. It got me thinking. I need you to imagine something for me, all right?
I'm ready.
Are you imagining?
I'm imagining.
All right. You're setting sail. You're on the water, and you're setting sail.
Sounds
I
relaxing.
need you to think of a destination for me. Stop. I'll tell you the destination. I'll tell you where you're going. Home ownership.
You beauty.
I know, but you need the right compass to navigate those very tricky and treacherous financial waters.
They are tricky.
They're fucking treacherous too, let me tell you.
Thank God for me. We've got Phil. That's where he comes in. Phil at PK Mortgages. They're like the seasoned captain guiding you through the financial storm. You know what I mean?
He's like a captain. Who's a good sea captain that feels like a good? I was going to say Captain Jack Sparrow, but
I don't mind Jack Sparrow.
yeah, but Phil's a little bit more Captain Jack was a bit of a wily, crazy character. Phil's more like a what was the Tom Hanks movie where he got kidnapped by the black pirates? He's more like Phil. He's calm under pressure. He's sensible. That Phil's that kind of captain.
But like Captain Jack Sparrow, he typically gets the job done.
Oh shit, yeah.
Always.
Oh shit, yeah. With access to over 50 lenders, Phil and the team will steer towards smooth sailing, whether it's for a home loan, a car loan, or even a business loan. Phil can do it all.
PK Mortgages. Phil and the team, they're like your trusted co-pilot on the financial seas.
Set course for success. And get in touch with PK Mortgages today. You can drop them a line via their website, www.pkmortgages.com.au. That is P for
Pirates.
Yes, and K for
Krakens, those treacherous financial Krakens.
Just like the deep seas, baby. Or you can give him a tinkle on his personal line on 0420 660 804, or you can hit the link in our show notes.
Life's busy. Sometimes it feels like you're juggling too many plates. Am I right, Blue?
Amen, brother.
Hey, bloody man.
Hey, bloody man. Exactly. And just like any good juggler, you need balance. And that's where Papa Macros comes in, helping you balance your nutrition without dropping a single plate. I dropped a few plates on the weekend.
Oh, I bet you fucking did. They deliver fresh, calorie-counted meals straight to your door, cooked with natural ingredients and none of that processed shit that we're all guilty of eating a bit too much of.
Yeah. It's getting out of hand.
We all do it, but you need to better yourself.
Yeah, well, you've got an opportunity to do that right now. Whether you're all about lean gains, low carb, or even vegetarian options, Papa Macros has you covered. It's like having a personal chef. Me personally, I am all about lean gains. Mm-hmm. That's one thing I'm known for.
Yep.
Everyone says that. They go like Bluey, podcast, scaffold, and lean gains.
Lean gains is your middle name.
It is.
Not mistaken.
Fucking oath.
The best part is the ingredients are all sourced from local family-owned Aussie businesses, which is awesome, and they're ready in just 90 seconds.
That's the greatest. So next time life feels like a balancing act, let Papa Macros catch one of those plates for you. Delicious, healthy meals ready in just 90 seconds. No mess, no stress.
Visit papamacros.com.au and use our code DAILYBLUE, capital D, capital B, all one word. You get 10% off. You support them and they support us.
It's the greatest. Links in the show notes. Go and get it.
Guys, are you looking for sleek, eco-friendly gear that keeps your drinks just the right temperature? Introducing our good mates at Soulcat Designs.
Yeah, whether you need a stainless steel water bottle for the gym or work, stylish whiskey glasses for a night in, or a keep cup for your daily coffee run, Soulcat have got you covered.
They're designed for durability, style, and sustainability. It's a perfect companion no matter what you're getting up to, day or night. Sip smart. Sip on your little Soulcat.
Sip it, would you?
Or your big Soulcat.
Or your big one, whichever one you're sipping. You can get 10% off right now with our super sexy, sleek discount code exclusive for Daily Blue listeners. What is it, Gabo?
Daily Blue, capital D, capital B, all one word.
That's it. You get 10% off. We get a nice little kickback, and you're supporting an Aussie-owned and operated business in Soulcat Designs. The link's in the show notes. We fucking love them. Go and get it.
Thank you, Soulcat.
All right, guys, it's time for the Daily Blues Chews, as it is each and every week, sponsored by my Roulette partner and partner in steaks, fine wines. Phil from PK Mortgages, fucking legend. Always supporting the show. Still on the snack pack rampage. Still on the snack pack heater. Went local. Let's take it away.
Yeah, love that. Love it. Hi guys, it's chew time again. Another day, another snack pack. Went to Osmex, Maitland Road in Mayfield, just under the Coles there. Interesting name, Osmex. I assume Australian Mexican meat. Nothing Aussie or Mexican on the menu, just kebabs, just purely kebab shop. Love that. I've gotten another mixed snack pack. Interesting, this one did feel a little light straight out the gate. And an interesting tactic which I haven't seen before is hit it with a rubber band, which I love. So I'm hoping this thing just fucking explodes when we take the band off. I've just gone mixed with the Trinity again. Let's have a look at this thing. Love the look of that.
I do like the look of that. That looks better than last week's.
Lot more care gone into this than Harrington Breeze's effort last week. Cheese distribution's great. I don't know if you watched last week's chew. He must have. The cheese has been put through the chips, which I love. I love it. Harrington Breeze, the guys last week, just a fucking uncaring handful straight on top. Gentleman here at Osmex has gone chips, cheese through the chips, meat and sauce on top. I'm not an expert when it comes to snack packs. That's my preferred method. This is great.
Great. Hey,
really solid snack pack. 7-7. Quality snack pack. Osmex, Mayfield. Chew on.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Bit of pride in his work this week as opposed to last week's effort. I am very much enjoying reviewing the same kind of food week after week. Maybe I'm going to break it up into like 6-week blocks maybe. So like I might do another week or two of snack packs and then move on to something else. It's so much better to review. You've got something to compare it to last week. You're comparing apples and apples, which is fucking great.
That's very useful.
Yeah, very useful. Like I'm not, I've been bouncing around for fucking, I'm glad it only took me fucking a year.
Well, it makes you feel more fair.
It's easier to give what I think are fair scores.
Yeah.
Like, because you're comparing, like I said, fucking snack packs to snack packs, not snack packs to fucking schnitzel wraps to fucking chocolate biscuits. Like it's, So I think moving forward, I might even set out a calendar for the year. You can break
and you can pick your spots.
Yeah, well then you can plan, like do some fucking planning for once in my life. But it's way easier and it's fucking heaps better doing the chews this way, I feel anyway.
Do you know who's at the top of the list?
In my head at the
current
moment,
ones?
In my head at the moment, I'm pretty sure it's Mae West. I got some chicken from their early days. One of the first ones I filmed. That would have been in the 9s, I reckon. And the Pie Mechanic, I think, is in the 9s as well.
I mean, out of these snack packs.
Oh, the snackies?
Because I know you got Mae West and Pie Mechanic right up top.
And
you probably would have Mae West, but you haven't done them in recent history.
Nah, maybe Cappadocia.
I think
it could be Cappadocia because I was hungover and it was fucking dirty. Yeah. I think it might go Cappadocia, then potentially.
You might have Larry's last.
Larry's might be second, and then it might be them, and then I don't know. I'd have to. That'd be good, and then we could bring out like the month, like the 6-week scoreboard, and then move on to the next next food.
That'd be good.
Just a little bit of fucking organisation because it's been all over the place. The content's evolving. In front of your eyes.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that 5 or 6 week stint,
just
and then at the end of it, we can have like a little slideshow of
and then we can go back to snack packs in fucking 6 months or 9 months time for sure, and then we've got something else to compare it to. So maybe the content's evolving in front of your eyes, guys. We're growing. We're growing. As is my stomach. 6 kilos I've put on since the city to surf. I fucking got on the scale. I was like, I'm feeling a bit shit. I got on the scales 95.5, and I was 89 when I ran the city to surf.
So when are you going to boxing?
It's not yet. I did go for a run again though.
That's good.
I did go
5K?
for a run. Just 5Ks, and it fucking hurt my joints because I was carrying an extra 5 kilos. I got off and I was like, ooh, my ankles and shit hurt. But it's I don't know if the snack packs and grog's got anything to do with it.
Nah, I don't think so. It's just stress, probably.
It's just stress, man. Yeah, it's my girlfriend's fault for stressing me out.
It's fucking book club's fault. It's that time of the show. I've been looking forward to this one. It's the Daily Blue Dial-ins. This is where you give us a piece of your mind, what you like, what you don't like, a story from your weekend, a trip away.
Well, maybe you just ring up to hang shit on Gabe about how he said his poos don't stink. Potentially. Did that make it into the pod before it cut out last week?
I had to have.
It had to have. I think it was early on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'll be reflected in the dial-ins, surely. Yeah.
Well, actually, no, we did already hear about it once on Patreon, so it definitely was, which you can join below.
Yes.
Extra bonus episodes.
Bonus episodes. Bonus.
All right, let's do the first one.
How's it going, boys? Nick from Melbourne. Following up on what you guys were talking about, people smuggling drugs on planes and stuff. So, over this weekend, I flew up to lovely Newcastle from Melbourne. Jetstar fucked my flight up so they can go eat a dick. But yeah, I bought 2 grams of coke up with me. It was very easy. I just put it in my sock. And yeah, I just went through the airport security, fucking did the scanners, nothing really sort of to just let me through. And then, did 2 grams of coke up in Newcastle on the wedding. Also went to Blueys fried chicken, fucking awesome. And the owner's a sick cunt as well. We chatted about the Daily Blue and how much we both love fried chicken.
Oh, sweet. There we go. There's a confession for you.
That is insane. Someone just rung up and confessed to smuggling drugs on a domestic flight.
That's a Daily Blue for you, baby.
You are in the dial-ins. Shout out Newey Fried Chicken too. Fucking great stuff.
We should go there Saturday.
Yes, we should go there Saturday. Yes. For content purposes.
Yeah. I just want to come for a meal with my mate.
We can put every bit of food we eat this weekend on the card too.
Yeah.
Every single thing we eat. Get something to take home. Let's go big. Let's go hard.
Everything must go.
Everything must go.
God would be full. Next one.
Louis, Gabe, Smarty from the West. Look, on your fucking hot takes on weddings, yes, they're fucking expensive, but I am actually on the idea of weddings. I reckon they're fucking ripper, because you have a fucking ripper night.
True.
And at the end of the day, we are just blokes, and we will never understand it from a woman's perspective, but it's their little night to be fucking pretty little princesses. But yeah, so I'm getting fucking married next year to my missus, and by all fucking so far planning and whatnot, it's going to be 2 things: expensive and fucking awesome. So I'm looking forward to it.
So, I mean, very hard to argue with anything you said there. Weddings are fun, undeniably. They are expensive, undeniably. They are a great night. I haven't been to a bad one.
Nah.
And they are all about the girls. It is what it is. I think I hate that.
If I didn't know that Smarty was taken, I think he was out here like trying to get pussy. It's like, come on, guys, it's for the girls.
Yeah. If he didn't. Also, I thought it was funny because I'm getting married to me missus.
Yeah.
Like, who else are you going to get married to, cunt?
Yeah, my sister.
Yeah, I wish. Great stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with anything he said. It's just parts of that annoy me.
You definitely aren't wrong. It's just a bit annoying.
Yeah, it's just a bit annoying. And we like to get on here and whinge. That's what this pod's about.
G'day, fellas. Billy the Cunt here.
BCC.
Just midway listening to the latest potty, and I'm with you, Gabe.
Ooh.
I don't fucking spray up either after I take a shit.
Yeah.
I find it makes it, I don't know, smell worse. I don't know. I don't tend to do it. I get blasted for it, but you know, fucking YOLO. Anyway, have a good one, fellas.
There we go. First, someone having my back coming in off the bat.
YOLO. I'm not spraying this turd. You only live once.
I also like these, like, it made it smell worse. I never claimed that my shits were, like, delicious smelling. BTC shits are just, like, actually cologne out of his ass.
They smell better than the fucking
Air
Glen 20. Yeah. Fucking hell. Insane. BTC, you're an animal. Fucking
YOLO,
animal.
mate. YOLO.
Hey, fellas. Scav ringing in.
Gabbo.
Just got a question for all the dads. You know, anyone that's got, you know, young kids of that sort of age and they're watching the, you know, your fucking, just your little shitty TV shows they have on YouTube for them these days. The fucking mind rot they got to watch. I had that fucking retard Blippy on and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I fucking started looking for something else. And someone told me, oh yeah, get on that Miss Rachel. Fucking, it's good, you know, educational, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, in the world of, you know, Instagram sluts, fucking porn at the ready, having a phone in your pocket, you can see whatever you like. I don't know, I'm starting to get a bit bored. Anyone ever knocked one out to that Miss Rachel before? Fucking asking for a friend. Anyway, have a good one, fellas. Off for a wank.
Knocking one out to the, like, a kid show host?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you have any idea who this
Nah,
chick is?
who is it? Miss Rachel. We better investigate for...
American YouTube.
We better do our due diligence for the integrity of the show.
Come on, mate. That chick couldn't look more like a kid show host, guy.
Yeah, but she doesn't look like a kid, I think is the important thing.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I love that he said that retard Blippy.
I don't know. Do you know what Blippy is, eh?
No, but it sounds retarded.
Maybe we should see what that is as well.
Oh, yeah, that's so funny. You just crank one out and fucking Miss Rachel.
I hope the kids weren't there, mate.
Oh.
Look at Blippy.
Yeah, Blippy is a fucking... yeah, no, I think... I think, I mean, they make. Someone told me about Blip. Oh, I feel like I heard half a story about like this guy's net worth. It's something astronomical too.
Oh,
Like he's a kids entertainer and he's fucking
kids entertainers rolling it, bro.
mate loaded.
Oh, there's
so loaded.
Let me see. There's a kid who just plays with his toys on YouTube.
Yeah.
Ryan's Toys, I think it's called.
He's
Ryan.
worth like $500 million.
Yeah. 100 million. Yeah.
Right, Ryan's Toys.
Yeah.
And I play with toys.
I just hang out and play with toys. That kid got it pretty nice. I mean, I guess he does have to play with his toys in front of a camera. Yeah. Who gives a shit? You just get a sick kid's life playing with toys, and then you grow up and you're like, oh, I'd have all this money to play with adult toys.
Now I've got $100 million.
Yeah.
Damn.
Thanks, Mum and Dad.
Thanks, Mum and Dad.
You actually did it all right.
Yeah. You got to be a pretty blessed life though at that age to just be like opening toys and have a YouTube channel because you know he's not doing any of it. Like his parents are just
editing and
do it, or like they're paying someone to do it and then buying all the toys for him. Yeah. And then,
But they might be doing gay. Kids on YouTube is weird because they might be doing like, no, do that again. It's like the kid's just trying to fucking play.
Child star kind of fucking weird Macaulay Culkin kind of stuff.
No, they notoriously go well.
Yeah, that usually works out pretty sweet for all those guys.
Bluey, gay, BFFG.
Big fella.
Hey, just wanted to see how you guys feel about Halloween. I know when I was a kid, my parents were like, fuck, nah, it's a fucking American thing, rah, rah, fucking blah, blah, blah. Fucking kids these days love it. Like, my daughter fucking loves it. So, ever since she first seen kids dressing up, she fucking loved it since she was like 2 years old. So, we've done it every year with her ever since.
Fair.
Yeah, all the kids have fun. We sit out the front of the house. I fucking put a Barbie on, so it's fucking lollies for the kids, snags for the parents, all that sort of shit.
Oh, nice.
Just wanted to run past you a idea I had for a costume this year. So I've got a dressing gown at home, and when I wear it, I look like fucking Jesus. Slightly fat Jesus, but yeah, Jesus. This year I was going to fucking do the whole crucified Jesus look with the fucking crown of thorns and the hand blood shit and all that. And then, I don't know, would fucking cunts find that offensive? Is that play on? Fucking, what are your thoughts, boys? And do you guys fucking give lollies to kids in a non-pedo way, or are you fucking the cunts that turn your lights off and shut the door? Love you, boys. Catch ya.
Big fella. Great to hear from you, as always, brother. I don't hate Halloween. I know it's like a big My old man was like, bloody Americanization of this bloody country, blah. It's like, yeah, they're fucking...
What, kids having fun?
Yeah. And, like, I like... The thing that I really like about it that makes me happy is, like, seeing
the
families.
Sluts. Oh, families. Sorry, I meant to say families too.
So I was meant to say sluts. What did I say? Damn now. I love seeing families of sluts. No, families of like out together doing and the kids are having the best time.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Like the parents are dressed up and the kids are dressed up and like the big cul-de-sac like he's talking about and everyone's having fun and the kid that rules.
Yeah.
I think that's great. I think no one's getting hurt. It's fun. The kids are having a hell of a time. The parents are in on it. Everyone gets lollies. It's sick. The Jesus costume would be perfect for Mad Monday, mate. Do not wear that to Halloween.
You don't think you can go as Jesus to Halloween?
I don't. Not without people getting shitty.
Right.
I think it would be a very, very funny Mad Monday costume. I think go as Frankenstein or something. Jesus isn't a monster. Halloween's supposed to be spooky.
Yeah, that's true.
I know he got crucified, but it's sacrilege.
Fair as.
I reckon.
I don't specifically. What's the word? Bloody celebrate Halloween. Like, no. I don't do the house up or get dressed up myself. But I imagine when I have kids, I'll get around it and stuff. It looks like, a bit of fun for them. I wouldn't take it away from them, I don't reckon.
Nah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Love it. Love treats too. Love treats.
Actually, and Halloween's obviously coming up. I remember one time I did trick-or-treating and, like, no one really did it where we were. But I knocked on this house and it was an old guy. I'm like, trick-or-treat. They're like, oh, I got a treat for you. And he came back with nothing. He's like, that's the trick. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Just say you have nothing.
He got ya.
Yeah, fucking old prick.
He got ya. That's a great trick.
Yeah, haha, no candy for you.
When is it? It's soon, isn't it?
It's got to be soon.
Hey, fellas, it's the Dirty Money Dribbler here.
DMD.
Just want to check with you guys if you think this is a rule or not. So I went to watch the last episode of the Grand Tour on Amazon Prime. So basically, I signed up for a month, and as soon as I watched the episode, I cancelled my membership and got refunded almost my entire cost back. So rather than paying for the whole month, do you reckon that that's actually a raw or not? Cheers, guys.
Raw on.
Yeah, right on. I did it when Warney died, and I wanted to watch a Warney doco, but I think it was on Amazon, so I just got it, watched it, and then cancelled my subscription like a day in.
Yeah, but he's saying he got the money back. I didn't know they did that.
I don't know if I got the money back or not. But I mean, if you get the money back, then play on.
100%. Yeah, I do the Insta cancels all the time.
Yeah, for sure. 100% play on.
Yeah, raw.
Especially from Amazon, they're the biggest.
Yeah, in fucking
take
fingers in as many pies as they can.
100%. No, that's play on for sure. Certified, raw on.
Nice little raw report. Haven't had one in a while.
Haven't had a raw report. A bit of pie mechanic.
Yeah. He's killing it, to be fair. Listen to the crowd. Any words?
Double time.
No, just the song. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think Chisel are on a 50th fucking anniversary tour or something at the moment. The crowd was going ballistic there. Was that from the Pie Mechanic?
It was from Anonymous. I assume it was from him. Or
they played up that way.
One of our members who would
How
have
good.
Through.
Yeah, that sounded like it fucking ruled.
And the last
Barnesy sounds unreal.
Yeah,
Barnesy's pipes sound fucking unreal.
Still got it.
Didn't he get crook? Did he have cancer or something a little while ago?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Maybe that was Johnny Farnham.
Look, hope they both beat it.
I hope they're both well. Thinking of them both regardless.
Oi, Gabe, Sauce here.
Sauce.
Just calling in with a fucking peeve because it's something that happened to me tonight, and it's happened to me my whole life for some reason. But tonight it really got to me. Mm-hmm. And it's whenever you go to, it can be anywhere, like anywhere that serves food, the pub, takeaway joint, the restaurant, whatever. And you're there first and you order first, and then there's people who come in after you, order their food after you, and then they get their food first.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that happen, you fucking shit cuds? I was not in the fucking mood for that tonight, and I'm not in the mood for that shit at the best of fucking times. I know you're busy. Long story short, I had to wait 25 minutes for grilled for my fucking missus because she called me when I was at the shop, said she wanted some, which is fine if every other cunt has to wait that long. When every other cunt's getting their food within 5 minutes and I'm waiting 25, and I've been here for 20 minutes longer than you, fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I have to say to that. Anyhow.
Good pay.
Also, Gabe, a hot tip for you, mate. If you want your shit to start stinking, then you better start eating some fucking cheese, all right? Peace out, boys. Have a good one.
Fuck yeah, Sauce. That's hell.
I'm happy with how it's going.
Yeah, that's a cracker when you're hungry and you're eyeing off, particularly at a restaurant.
And I'm sure it's no one's fault.
It's they're busy.
Yeah.
Your ticket goes behind, so whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, that guy was behind me, and oh fuck, that's his food.
Yeah.
They were behind me. Mm-hmm. They ordered after me.
Are you fucking kidding? That's all you're thinking the whole time.
What the fuck? That's a cracker Sauce. And yeah, the turds. Of course, the poops. Of course.
Yeah, maybe it is the lack of cheese keeping me poos smellless.
Pristine turds.
Bro, I whiff more now that I'm in there. I'm like, I just still don't really. I don't know if it's because I'm distracted on my phone or what. Like, yeah.
Fuck, that's funny.
Hey boys, dialing in from the Bathurst Portaloo Shitters. Big ounce here.
Let's go.
Dialed in once.
Big ounce.
Yeah, I tried to link up with Bathurst Portaloo reporter. He fucking didn't message him back. Oh, well, it's been like 10 minutes. What am I expecting? Anyway, just did a shit. Currently in the shitters. Cunts are leaving right now. Anyway. It's pretty fucking bad in here, mate. It's fucking radioactive. Anyway, adios.
Good job, Big Ons.
Yeah, the Bathurst obviously on the weekend. I'd say that those toilets copped a fucking pounding. No doubt we'll hear from the Bathurst Portaloo reporter this episode.
I appreciate how you handled that, Big Ons. Just telling us about the poo, not the actual poo itself.
Yeah, well done, brother. Very professional.
Hey boys, Big Ons back again. Fucking Bathurst Portaloo reporter. If you'd like to come to the Enduro campground and rate my shit, I think it'd be a good experience for you, mate. Anyway, have fun.
Is Bathurst still on?
No, but the turd could still be there. Come back on Wednesday and look at my shit.
Yeah. It's there waiting for you to report on. Little ain't-on job.
Boys, it's Dr. Zoidberg.
Yes!
Hey, you know when you at the end of the kick-ons and you start hearing the birds chirping, you start getting a bit of head noise, should go home. I've learned today that the birds are actually just telling you that the bottles are open. Get back into it.
It's on your Zoidy.
That's all I'm going to think of now.
Yeah.
The bottle-o birds.
Yeah.
No. It's good. Trust me, the bottle-os are open.
I fucking hate morning birds. Oh.
It's just,
they get me even when I'm at home. The little pricks.
It's an upsetting scenario. For sure. It's fucking jarring. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ, what have I done?
The bottle-o birds is funny.
The bottle-o birds.
On your Zoidy, it's been a minute.
Fuck yeah, Zoidy. Good evening, brother.
This one should be interesting.
Hey boys, the Sped here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so been thinking with the sports section that you guys are going to start running out of ideas for this off period. I thought we could have a little game. So the game that I propose is we've got 20 weeks until the round kicks off. We've got currently 17 clubs in the NRL plus Queensland, New South Wales, and Australian team. So I figured let's do a fuck, marry, kill for each of the teams. So this week, boys, is the Broncos. So your three options are Carrigan, Walsh, and Stags. Let us know what you think, eh? Sped out.
Sped. That's fucking awesome. Fuck one, marry one, kill one, Carrigan, Walsh, Stags. The obvious option is to fuck Reece Walsh, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
He's so handsome.
Yeah.
He's ridiculously handsome.
Yeah, and getting if you had a kid with him, they get those sweet fucking... Well, you're only fucking them though.
Yeah, but you could make him pregnant and get some amazing kids.
Beautiful eyes.
Imagine if you knew we were saying this about I would marry...
He's heard awful.
So I don't want to kill Katoni Staggs, but I think I'm going to end up killing Katoni Staggs. So I love him as a player, but Paddy Carrigan's a leader. He'd lead you. He's captain of the Bronx. He's in the convo for Australian captain.
He seems like a sweet guy.
Yeah, he's husband material.
Yeah, and he's a hunk.
He's husband material.
He's probably got a bit of fucking salt and pepper on the chest.
Reece Walsh is a side piece. He's a slam piece.
Yeah.
And Carrigan's you marry the Carrigan.
Yeah.
You marry the carry.
You marry the carry.
Unfortunately, no knock on Katoni Staggs, but unfortunately the last option is to kill him.
He was left in the dark, and he doesn't have enough of a reputation to knock Carrigan out of what?
I'm sure he's fucking...
people know more about Carrigan than...
I'm sure Katoni's great. I'm sure he's a legend, but I want to marry Pat Carrigan in this situation.
Did Staggs
he got a sex tape? Yeah, he was sucking that chick's feet. Yeah.
So maybe he could be the fuck.
Potentially, but he's not better looking than Reece Walsh.
No, that's true.
Yeah, unless you're into toe stuff, then Staggs is your guy.
I'll fuck Staggs.
Great stuff. That was great. I like that. Yeah, we'll do that every week. I'll do that every week.
Yeah, that'll get a bunch of NRL players on our show.
Yeah, the boys will come on.
I love it.
Hey, Pat Carrigan. So the other week, we both said we wanted to marry you and fuck your teammate, Reece Walsh. Can you relay that to him, please? See if he wants to come to the pod as well?
Completely unprovoked. It was just a thought we both shared.
Yeah, no one asked that. We just fucking thought about you and thought we both want to fuck you.
Bluey, Gabo. Happy Monday morning.
Let's go.
That's a bit of a lie, but it isn't. On my way up to fantastic Newcastle for a week of work, and just had a nice white Mercedes go past me, cruise past, and as it got into my headlights, I've just seen this massive bloody pinstripe all the way down it, and I don't know why, but it just makes me laugh and smile anytime I see a Mercedes or a fancy Beamer or something like that with a big fucking pinstripe scratched down the side of it, or it's fucking got a dent in the bumper or something's fucked with it. It's like, This just makes me laugh because obviously you can't drive, but you got the money, but you don't have the money to fix it. But you got the money to buy the car.
Yeah.
Anyway, I look forward to enjoying Newey for a couple of days. Go to work, go to the pub, go back to the accommodation, rinse and repeat. Cheers, boys.
Welcome to Newey.
On your mountain goat.
Welcome to Newey Mountain Goat. Hope the city's good to you, mate, while you're here. Yeah, I've never been a car guy. I do appreciate the sentiment of seeing a nice car that's dinged up.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
It's like you bought that. If you have that car, you should have the money to be able to fix that up.
One of the looser things, like, I don't know why I was thinking. Oh, it must be when I was watching that basketball doco. But like when Michael Jordan used to smoke cigars in his Ferrari.
So sick.
How insane is that?
It's fucking awesome.
A brand new Ferrari and ripping a cigar in it.
Yeah.
Like just smoking in any car is fucking crazy, let alone a fucking $100,000 sports car.
Yeah.
That's loose. That's fucking cool.
That just shows you just don't have to.
I think he was on the way to games too. It was like before he played, he was smoking a cigar.
Yeah, step out the car.
I'm going to win by 100 tonight. Suck my dick.
Suck my god.
So sick. Yeah. Not a car guy though.
Nah, me either. But I respect the sentiment, Mountain Goat. And I hope you enjoyed Newcastle.
Yes. Hope the city's been good to you, my friend.
G'day, boys. Motherfucking Boiler here.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd share a bit of a memorable fart I just remembered 2 seconds ago and had a bit of a giggle at. Anyway, picture this. McDonald Jones Stadium, full house. Southern end, you got that turnstile with the very low enclosed awning. I'm about 3 away from the turnstile anyway. My guts have rumbled, fueled with fast food and beer, and I've let out this silent and violent. About 3 seconds after that, the bloke in front of me has gone, "Oh, who fucking shit themselves?" Anyway, I'm trying not to laugh. Would have instantly dobbed myself in. And I'm just fucking watching people around me as I'm going through the turnstiles, watching their faces change, while this lingering fart has just punched them right in the fucking nose, And I walked a few metres in, I've turned around, I'm waiting for my mates to come through. You can see this fart as it's fucking hitting them, Fucking just the facial expressions on people where they're blaming each other, they're sitting in groups going, looking at each other like, was that you? Was that you? Mate, this thing must have lingered, I reckon, for a fucking minute, I reckon I got probably about 200 people with that fucking fart, and I reckon I ruined about 200 people's fucking nights just by a fucking lingering fart. Anyway, boys, I thought I'd share that with you. I thought it was funny anyway. See you, boys.
Nice one, Boily.
That was funny.
It is funny. Farting's always funny. Farting will never not be funny. Because I've had a few weekends on the piss lately. Mine have been ordinary, particularly at the start of the week. But I like the worst is when you like think you're by yourself, and you'll like I'll be like somewhere on a job, and I'm like I think there's no one around. So you fart, and then someone walks over straight away. And like the other day, because I was so bad, I was consciously going away to fart. And then I farted, and one of the boys started walking over. He came around the corner. I was like, just stay there, mate. I've just dropped my guts. And he didn't even come any closer, and it still got him. He's like, you're fucked. And I was like, yes, I'm so sorry. Like, I tried. I did try to keep you at distance.
I like farting in public. I think it's funny. I feel like a spy or like a secret mission. It's like getting it out and kind of looking around.
Yeah, that's because yours don't stink.
No, my farts do stink.
Just the shits. Farts are hideous. The shits are immaculate.
Yeah, I get all the stink out with the farts. That's what's happening.
It's cleansing. You're cleansing the turds.
Speaking of memorable farts, I forgot to bring this to the pod the other week. I was at work cleaning this guy's fucking kitchen, wiping it down or whatever. He's in his little fuck section, like where there should be a TV, but there's not. And he's smoking this dart and just goes... like giant fart. He's like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, I just started laughing. Like, they fucking didn't stink, but it was loud as fuck.
Audible, nothing better than a fucking loud fart.
Yeah.
One of the boys has just got into a habit of he'll do them at work. He's got a government job, so he's always really well dressed, but it's like him in his nice clothes, and then he goes to the toilet and just rips these monster farts.
Most work he does
He's been sending them to me. Yeah. Yeah. He's been sending them to me, which I appreciate.
Smelling them through the phone.
Nearly. It feels like you can sometimes.
The smell of phone.
Bluey, Gabe, won't believe what just fucking happened. Loading up the trailer Monday morning, throw the strap over the load, hook straight on the fucking tie-down point.
Unreal. Unreal.
For a Monday.
Yeah, that's hectic.
Huge
I've done that once in my life.
Wow.
But not like only the hook, like, it hadn't actually hooked itself on, but the hook went around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy feeling.
Huge.
It's, and you look around, it's like, anyone see that?
Yeah.
Like, no. I was
No
by
one's going to
myself.
believe
Nah,
this.
no one's even going to believe it. Everyone thinks I'm probably bullshitting right now. Everyone probably thinks he was bullshitting.
Yeah, shout out, Jack. That's a great start to your week.
That's hectic, bro. You know you're going to have a good day. It's a like once in a lifetime shot.
Let's go. This one's from a first time caller, it appears.
Ooh.
Hey, legends. Jimmy here. First time, long time.
Yes, Jimmy.
Don't really have a nickname, but want to throw it up to the newsroom to give us a name and see what they come up with.
Yeah.
Go for it, guys. See what you come up with.
Do your best.
Coming up November. With November coming around and mental health talks, I just want to make sure everyone's doing all right and check in with those boys and make sure everyone's going okay and make sure you check on your mates. Saying that, I've actually signed up for a challenge in Newcastle. So through Top Blokes Foundation, it's called Shoulders of Steel, doing a 50k walk around Newcastle on November 2nd. I just want to make sure that you boys know about it and get some support behind me. Everyone else out there, if you see me up for a walk, beat your horn, wave, come join in for a bit of a leg, or throw some donations in and see if we can help out and raise some money for guys out there really struggling. So anyway, love you boys. Keep up the good work. See yous.
Fuck yeah, Jimmy. That's awesome. Shoulders of steel. So Jimmy's shoulders now, obviously.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Jimmy's shoulders now.
Shoulders.
So shoulders and his shoulders of steel. So I think, what's he walking around with a 50 fucking pack on or something? Walking around town with a pack, raising money?
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of...
Jimmy, give us more details.
I was more just confused that, like, you wanted a nickname and we know nothing about you. And you said, if you see me, give me a beep when no one's going to know what you look like.
Yeah, but he'll be...
But it is for a great cause.
He'll probably have a pack on or something.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll just bip at him. Shoulders. That's Jimmy, your shoulder. Well, I want to call you shoulders. And yeah, so what... Yeah, November... Is November Mental Health Awareness Month or something?
No, I think we just...
It was the other day.
He's on Movember.
Yeah, but it's all men's health maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is important. I mean, we do fuck around a lot on this show, but it is. Yeah, it's the most
serious
important
stuff.
Especially the other thing I was thinking about the other day is Christmas. Christmas is another gnarly time, which is like because it is so happy for so many people, but for some people it just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So and that's a hard thing. I get guilty. I feel guilty a lot because I'm like we have like especially we have so much, and then I'm like fuck. Some people are just battling all the time, but it is. I don't know. It's important. It's important to check in on anyone, anywhere, all the time, even like that. Like. Man, the amount of time I can't hear myself in these things.
Yeah, yeah.
The amount of times I've been listening to like podcasts, not so much to do with mental health, but like you'll be listening to a podcast, you're like, damn, that's me or whatever. Like someone will say something, and even like Jimmy ringing up then and saying like, hey, is everyone all right? Yeah. Hopefully there's someone listening that's like, yeah, I'm actually struggling a bit. Maybe we should do something because it is fucking. I know we say gay and retard and fucking shit a lot on this thing, but it is. I do. One thing that brings me great joy with this is like, hopefully. Sometimes someone listening, we can help someone. I know that's it. That's gay. But like hopefully you can help someone that's having a shit time sometimes because it is important and life is fucking hard sometimes. So if that's you, if you're someone listening, yeah, fucking reach out. Talk to a mate because everyone's happy to listen.
Yeah, I'd echo that. Like I've been sad and somewhat depressed, not diagnosed or whatever, but I've definitely felt like I've been low before, and knowing that there's guys like you out there going through similar things helps me. And
it's the thing is, you can feel like you're alone and you feel like you're.
But you got to do something about it yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
but you can feel alone
away.
and like you feel like you're the only person. But when like mate, it's genuinely the older you get anyway. At least in my experience, you realize it is just part of the human condition.
100.
Like some people get high highs and lower lows, and some people it's like a chemical imbalance, and some people it's just lifestyle, and it all gets treated differently. But the big thing is like you're not alone. Like fucking everyone at some stage goes through something similar.
Yep.
And all you got to do, like the biggest step is just saying like, fuck, I'm fucked. I need a bit of help.
Yeah, so help yourself.
Yeah, help yourself.
And seek help.
Yeah, get off the piss.
Yeah, you give it. Get
off the piss.
Honestly, if you are like you up the piss for a bit,
do some exercise. Get off the piss. Go to bed earlier. See if that helps, and talk to a mate.
Yeah.
And get behind shoulders with his pack march around town, even though we don't know who he looks like.
Yeah, we don't. But look for the shoulders.
Look for the shoulders. Look for the dude with broad shoulders.
One funny takeaway from this made me think of you saying like, people out there struggling and battling every day. I know you were talking about mentally, but I saw this reel of this this homeless chick and this other guy walking near her, and he's just said like, I don't have any change, and the guy filming goes like, I just saw you in there. Like, you just put change in your pocket. Like, just calls this guy out. And he's like, what? Who are you? He's like, oh, my name's Jimmy, blah, blah. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, yeah, I don't know you. I'm just saying, don't lie to this woman. Like, you have, and then it kind of like gasses the homeless chick up. She's like, yeah, like, just say you don't want to help me. Like,
we got drilled in America. It was in Las Vegas. We just got off the fucking similar situation to this. We've been getting peppered. The homeless in America, there's a lot of homeless in America.
yeah.
And we were like at the back end of the trip and we'd been getting peppered by the homeless. And a couple of times I'd be drunk and I'd give them like a couple. They had $1 notes, so you can give them a $1 note. That's fucking no skin off my nose.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I wouldn't have any cash on me, and I'd just be like, "Sorry, mate, no." And then I must have been in like "Sorry, mate, no" mode, and I walked past this dude and a chick, like a homeless couple, and I saw them coming towards me. And I've just reflexed, not concentrating on "Sorry, mate, no." And this bloke sprayed me. He's like, "You didn't even hear what we fucking asked for." And I was like, oh shit. And then he like got up me because he's like, she's sick, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't have any cash on me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he like fully got into me. I was like, fuck, man, I'm just trying to fucking. And I had heaps of money because I'd been at the casino. That part's not true, but I was in Las Vegas. I had not been at the casino.
It also, it's like, it's one of those just like sad kind of truths for the fucking first world people. It's like, if I help one ears, I have to help all ears.
Well, it's
like,
hard because there's
many,
but over there is crazy because they're fucking everywhere, and it's hard. But like, I don't know, Ned Brockman's doing enough for all of us. I reckon.
I reckon Ned's doing the Australian service.
Well, that's what I told him. That's what I just tell him now. I'm like, Ned's got 1.6 for you, so
I've done my bit.
My $5 is not going to do anything.
No,
so Ned's got 1.6. I'm sure you'll get some of that.
Shout out Ned for helping all Aussies in that tricky situation.
Every Australian can now step over the homeless guilt free with what Ned Brockman's done.
After our inspiring stuff about mental health.
All you got to do is like Ned Brockman's post and you can step over homeless people guilt free.
I think that's a main takeaway from this episode.
Maybe that's why people are getting behind it so hard because they're like, now I can just walk past homeless people like willy-nilly because I liked a few Ned Brockman posts.
Didn't even donate to him.
Ned's done enough for all of us, so we don't have to do anything anymore.
You know what? Thank you, Ned.
Thank you, Ned. Thank you. Is that the last time?
Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks, Ned. Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Thanks, Ned Brockman. See you next week. Love you all dearly.
Bye.
You're my boy, Blue!